your projection didn't go up, I don't care.
Just name the play. I'll name your
You're
players.
still below me.
I'll name
Do
your
I
players.
care?
I'll name your players.
You're beneath
Okay, no,
you.
I'm about to name your plays. I'm about to name your plays.
Okay.
How the fuck did you get Miles Turner from Tashawn? Bro,
Oh,
Tashawn's gonna make me flip, bro.
Oh.
And the narrative changes.
Who did you give him? Did you give him? You gave him Jamal Murray.
Dom's face looks hella different now.
No, my
Name the
face.
players, bro.
First of all, my face only looks different is because he actually traded with my real life friend for a player I fucking wanted. So that's why my face changed.
Tough.
I don't
It'd be your
care
own, man.
about.
Backstabbing.
I needed a point guard, so that's why I traded for.
Let me look at your team. We got DeJounte Murray, Devin Booker, Eric Gordon, Kevin Durant, Miles Turner. What you call it? Middleton, Ibaka, Gasol. I had fucking blah blah blah. Nikolai.
Look at that.
But yeah, I dropped him. I dropped
Budget.
him. He didn't make the cut. Balenciaga didn't make the cut, buddy. Sorry, he made the cut on your
Balenciaga?
team. That's tough.
Balenci.
Balenciaga didn't make the cut on my team, bro.
And look at
Jeremy
the
Lamb,
fantasy points per player.
Cedi Osman. You have Danny Green and what? Zach Collins. Oh, your projected fantasy points is 809. That's cute.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what mine's is?
You better not lose. Talk about
813.
Chad's wild and Chad's
saying.
wild.
813.
Bro,
813.
that's a 4-point
8-13.
difference, dog. Stop.
Again, a 4-point difference, and I have a rookie and DeMarcus Cousins who ain't played in 2 years. And
Nigga,
I'm
all
4
you
points
have
above you.
is LaMelo
Stop it.
Ball and
No, I
Achilles
don't.
Cousins. Okay?
No, I do
That's
not.
all you have.
Mr. 0 points
Okay.
and 10 assists.
PJ
Okay.
Washington is
Okay.
not beating out Chris Middleton. Okay.
PJ
Let's
Washington
be
isn't matched up
realistic.
against Chris Middleton. Did you not see the
Who's he?
matchup?
Okay, who's he matched up against?
Balenciaga. He's a Balenciaga, bro. He's
Balenci,
matched up against
Balenci,
Balenciaga.
He's on the
Balenci.
bench. What are you talking about? He's on the bench.
Oh,
we
my
started.
bad. I didn't know
That's what I'm
Balenciaga
saying.
was starting for the fucking.
And we
team,
back.
bro.
Hey, let me know when y'all
My
ready.
team's
I'm just
not
saying.
starting, though.
I'm
That's
just saying. If we go matchup for matchup, Lowry fucking versus Murray, is there a gap? Is there
Okay,
a gap?
there's
really?
okay. I'll give you
Lowry
that.
and Murray. That
Okay.
the points
Keep
honestly
going.
could go to Lowry.
Keep
Honestly,
going.
Lonzo versus Devin Booker. Fantasy wise. Again,
Yeah.
we're talking fantasy. Devin Booker is literally just giving you
Why
points.
are you lying?
They have Chris Paul. His playmaking isn't going to be there. He's not a rebounder. What boards is he going to get you? He's literally just scoring. We're talking about fantasy. Lonzo's giving you rebounds, assists,
God.
defense, and he's giving you at least 11
is
points a
giving
game.
me
Stop playing with me.
5
Ding, 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 ding.
LaMelo Ball versus Eric
And we back.
Gordon. Stop playing with
Okay,
me.
I'll
Are you
give you
serious?
LaMelo.
Do we need
I'll give you
That's
LaMelo.
literally Lonzo Super Saiyan. Really? LaMelo's Lonzo with the scoring. So what are you talking about right now?
Lonzo
We
is
go
trash.
Okay, I'll give it to you. I will give it to you. Jeremy Grant versus fucking the Negro Gallinari. I give it to you.
The
You got
Negro
Kevin Durant.
Gallinari.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Negro
You got the
Gallinari.
Negro. The
Yeah.
Negro Gallinari. You got it, buddy. You got it. All
Mr.
Yeah, I
Mr. KD
Zion
looked
versus
nice
Miles
going
Turner?
5 for
I
17,
got
bro.
Zion. Come on, bro. I
Zion
got
versus
Zion.
the gap isn't that wide.
Zion, stop it. But I'm
The
getting more
gap-
points.
Stop it.
I'm not saying the gap is wide. I'm saying I'm getting more points. Zion's getting more points than Miles Turner.
Booker's getting more points than Lonzo. What are you talking
No,
about?
I'm saying fantasy points, not fucking scoring. Fantasy points.
Booker
Zion's
is
getting more fantasy points.
points than Lonzo.
No, he's
Yeah.
not.
Hey, Chad, we gonna start as soon as this shit ends.
5 points on this motherfucker? Is that how we're playing this league? Because last time I checked, Lonzo out fucking rebounds him, plays better defense, and gets more assists.
When
So
Lonzo
those
can
are
play
way
more
more
than 20
points.
minutes, we'll revisit this topic. When he can play more than 20 minutes,
First of all, you're about to get smacked week 1, and fucking Kevin Durant's probably gonna drop 50. So I really don't.
and
care.
look,
But
guess
anyway,
what
let's
team
keep
he's
going.
on?
Let's keep
Wow,
going.
he's on
Let's
my
keep going.
team.
Wow,
Let's
y'all
keep
both got to
going.
will to win, man.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Laurie Markkinen versus Chris Middleton. Again, Middleton's the better player. I'm not saying Markkinen is the better
This
player.
man
But
missed.
when we're talking about fantasy points, I don't know who's gonna win in the fantasy battle because Markkinen is a big points and rebounds automatically. You're gotta rely on Chris Middleton to do what? Score? He's not playmaking. Middleton is a singular player, bro. He's going to get you points. Literal, just points. He's just scoring.
Doesn't he
He's
average
not-
like 5 assists a game?
5 assists a game versus what? A big man who can give you 3? Whoa. Big gap.
I'm
Anyway,
just wondering.
I mean, yeah, he could. McKinney, Willie, they got Drew Holiday. A way better
Yes,
fucking
he
point
will.
Guard, way
Yes.
better point guard than fucking bum ass Bledsoe.
Oh,
All right.
Bum ass Lonzo.
Boogie versus fucking Ibaka. I'm sorry.
Eric Bledsoe starting over Lonzo. Tough.
A hobbled Boogie.
That nigga trash.
Is definitely getting more points than Ibaka, bro. A hobbled Boogie is getting more points than Ibaka. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Is he?
I don't know if you knew that. He is. Fantasy points, he is. A hobbled Boogie's getting more fantasy points than Ibaka. I'm sorry. I don't know if you niggas know how this is
A
about
lot
to work,
of
but
what ifs.
Ibaka is he starting for the Clippers? Are they starting him?
I would hope so.
I would hope so too. I would hope so.
I think
I
so.
don't know how they're gonna do it. In that,
He's still
in
gonna
that
get
bum-ass
starter minutes.
franchise
regardless.
they call the Clippers. Regardless, he's not getting more fantasy points than Boogie, so I don't care what you're saying. PJ
Boogie is
Washington
playing
versus
the
fucking
squad.
Balenciaga. Balenciaga might not even fucking play. Who knows what
Wait, what you
Balenciaga's
saying?
gonna do?
Balenciaga versus who?
PJ Washington.
The fact that y'all just call him Balenciaga.
PJ. What? He's like, who's like the fucking third option?
PJ
the
Washington?
Yeah.
He might end up being the third option on the Hornets. First is the fucking 17th option on the Kings. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
they lost that
I don't know
matchup,
who
buddy.
Balenciaga is.
Balenci,
You know,
Balenci.
just not winning that one.
I know that.
But
one. I know
speaking
that
of the man who's
I
actually
love
a top
that
three
one.
option on the Kings,
I love
man
that.
is actually a top 3 option on the Kings. Harrison Barnes, who's on my team, versus
Who's on my
JJ
team?
Redick?
Ass basic
For the
ass
record.
Harrison
These are
Barnes.
my cookies.
versus bum ass just shooting threes ass JJ Redick. Are you sure JJ Redick is going to give you significant
Wait,
fantasy points?
did we start?
We have not. No, I'm waiting for them
okay.
to finish.
Again, my way, buddy. Then we talk about the bench. I mean,
I don't like this. I don't like this
Santa
one bit.
Santa Ramsey versus Jeremy Lamb, Tristan Thompson versus Seti Osman,
You just
DJ
said
Augustine
Satoransky over
versus Danny
Jeremy Lamb.
Green. You really think
You-
Danny
you're
Red's
trolling.
about to
You're
give you
trolling.
fantasy points?
You're
No,
trolling.
you're trolling.
Chad said back the
You're
fuck
trolling.
away.
You're trolling. No.
You're trolling.
He said, "Where do face so ash? His face looked like
You
white."
want to talk so much? I'm about to go and sign somebody up. I'm about to go sign somebody in the free agency right now. Just I'm about to pick somebody up. Just because you talking so much. Let
Yeah,
me see
pick
who I
up
can
Monte
steal.
Morris.
All right,
man.
see what I
we
can
got to
steal.
start, dude. We got to start. Holy shit.
Oh no, let's start. I'm getting Chris Dunn just because you want to fucking talk. Niggas out here with fucking Danny Red talking. Yo, man,
Chris Dunn is not giving you anything fantasy wise.
You lucky I gotta drop somebody. I don't feel like dropping nobody to get a fucking Chris Dunn.
Yeah, drop
so
somebody. I'll pick him up.
Fuck it. I bet you would. You already picked up Balenciaga after I dropped him.
And I
Picking up
definitely picked up
my sloppy
you dropped.
seconds, nigga. You're a
I
sloppy second
definitely
kind of
will.
guy.
Oh
Talking all
wow.
that.
Oh wow. All right.
All right,
All right, man. We gonna keep a part of that in the intro, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, episode
Yes, sir.
30. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the
30.
usual crew with us. No guests this week. We going 1K with no features this week, man.
Yes,
1K with no.
1K no features.
At least.
First
at
week,
least,
first
man.
week?
First week. Shout out to everyone in the chat, man. Shout out to the usual people in the chat. Shout out to all the people listening on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. We everywhere, man. We're going global. You know what I'm saying? Before we get on with the rest of the pod, let's go ahead and introduce the co-host, man. Justin Blake, say what's up to the people.
What's cracking?
What's happening? I peeped your album on Friday. I liked it.
Jack Harlow.
Good job, Harlow. Good job. Really?
I didn't even listen to it.
I
didn't listen to my own
I
album.
like
Nice.
it better than Kid
It's
Cudi,
actually
though,
pretty nice.
for sure.
You're a
Kid Cudi.
fucking hater.
Thanks,
Hey. I
Good-
like
good
Kid
job,
Cudi's
Justin.
album.
Thank
Kid
you.
Cudi's album's not that bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that bad.
Wordy just wants a feature, bro. That's all he wants.
It's not.
No features. Sorry, bro. No features.
Tough.
It's
All
not
right.
that bad.
All right, Wordu. Booty on no nose. How's your week been?
Twitter.com/Wordy the Dude, man. Hey, man. Hey, Dom. I peeped your whole lot of red, too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Fire, man.
god.
Hey, that whole lot of red, man. Hey, Bean and Lean, that's my shit, yo. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, but Mario Duda, man, shouts out to you, bro. If anything, you have a career as a producer. If not rap, you're a great producer. I'll give you that. That shit was fire. Ashanti was ducking Keisha Cole, but rest well, rest easy. But yeah, Twitter.com/Word the Dude.
Okay.
This nigga said Damio Judah. I hate the chat.
Dumb. Tell me what you.
I hate the chat so
Damo!
Damo.
much. Yo, please don't make that a thing. Please
Gang,
don't.
gang!
That's gonna be a fucking thing. Oh my god.
Damo!
That's ridiculous.
Gang, gang!
All right, man. Dom, say your intro, bro.
I'm sorry. dog.
Fuck
You can
everybody
go now.
entertaining this. Fuck everybody entertaining this. What, and all I see in the chat is Damo. Yep. I hate y'all. Anyway, what's
That shit
poppin',
was fire.
everybody? Jack Harlow's album was lit. Kid Cudi dropped album of the year. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Why do the dude?
How was you guys? Man, fuck all that, man. How Bezos? How have you been, buddy? It's been a minute.
I'm busy hella busy this week, bro. The video I'm
It's
putting
finals
up.
week for you, ain't it?
Yeah, I got finals on Thursday, 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. Leaving for North Carolina on Wednesday. Got a 45-minute video to edit. Got to deliver gifts because I'm a fucking Santa this year.
That's not
So-
that bad. You edited like an hour video last.
Santa Soul.
Santa Souls, man.
Souls.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised I'm even here right now. But how y'all been, man? How y'all been, bro? How y'all been,
Dressed
man?
like a poster ball, man.
Bro, we just dropped an album. What have you been doing?
Oh man, just been seeing Mario Judah shenanigans, man. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. You know, he
was just a
he
single,
swiped
right?
his flow.
It was just a single, right?
No, he dropped like his own rendition of like Whole Lotta Red.
Oh, okay.
You should check it out. That shit was mad accurate. He sounded exactly like Playboi Carti, but his beats, yo, I didn't know he was like a producer too. His beats are fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn. Brown hat Justin, how you been this week, bro?
Finished school. And I got a job. I deliver pizza.
Hey, Pizza Hut
Hey.
Blake. Yeah.
LaBouffe delivery. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Where's my tip, Blake? Had
Uber
Y'all better-
Blake Paul.
Y'all better tip 20%. At least.
Crazy.
I don't want no 15.
Hey, dubs in
Can
the
you
chat for Justin for getting a new job. Yes.
Can you
sir.
imagine? Can you imagine you deliver a pizza to somebody's house? You just boof. That'd be fucking amazing. LaBouffe?
I'm not opening. I don't think we're even allowed to go to the door.
That's you. Wait, I just saw you on TV.
LaBouffe?
I've seen you before.
I just want to know how
I just seen
Justin
the pod.
reacts.
Nigga, I just seen you.
Yeah, I want to see how Justin reacts if he ever gets noticed in public from this shit.
Oh my god. I won't even know.
Yeah,
know
how
what
would you
they're
react,
talking
bro? How would you react? Like if someone was like,
they
"Are
were
you
like,
from
yo,
the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast?"
At first, I'd probably just be like, nah, and then I'd be like, wait. No, I am.
He's gonna forget. He's gonna forget.
Because you know how sometimes people will say, like, oh, I've seen you before, and you're like, nah, you just dismiss it immediately.
Yeah.
That's probably what I do. You didn't see me before. I don't know you. And they'd be like, no.
No, I'm the guy
Let's
from
keep it a
Transformers.
I'm the guy from Transformers, dude.
I'm
You
not
gotta-
the dude
you
from the
gotta
pod.
switch.
Yeah.
I'm the guy from What's Poppin'.
What's poppin', head ass.
Jack
Brand new
Harlow.
just hopped in to deliver your fucking pizza, bro.
Just
Crazy.
hopped in.
All right, man. This week, the main topic of the pod. Got 2 weeks left for the NBA season to start. We got 2 Sundays left. This week we are gonna be doing our standings. It's actually time to actually do standings. You know, it's not
Yes,
the way
sir.
too early standings pod. You know,
The way too early standing.
that's a topic where do everyone's he wants to do every week. Yo, you want to do predictions?
I'm ready. I'm ready with these hot takes. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
And then
this whole episode's gonna be clipped, bro.
Sir.
And then next week we're gonna do our award predictions for MVP, DPOY, champion, all of that shit. This pod is just for the regular season records alone. Unless y'all want to do playoffs, or we're just doing regular season standings, right?
How are we gonna do playoffs? We're not even gonna get the playoff
I
team.
mean, that would just imply. I mean, we're just doing regular season, so that's just regular season shit.
All right, cool.
Bro, if we're gonna do this, I need to pull up
How many teams are there?
the teams.
Yeah, I got
I only know 3 NBA teams, so
that ass. Cardiac or any of the mods in the chat. If y'all want to update the chat as we go along to see what standings we have so far, feel free to do that. But which conference do y'all want to start in, man?
West.
Let's do the Kanye West conference.
In the West, where the champions are, where the champions
The
lie.
Champions
It's right
League.
to it. This is the beans and
17?
potatoes. No. The beef and I don't know.
Am I like chopping?
Just now.
Your camera is, but I think your audio's good though.
Yeah, and he's
No,
out.
he was-
Was a good chat. All right. But when he gets back in here, we'll start doing
I
the same.
got up last year's standings for reference if y'all need anything.
All right. Yeah, cause hold on. Can someone in the chat just pull up the standings real quick?
B Souls, do you think
I have them.
Ashanti, do you think Ashanti would have beat Keisha Cole in the verses?
I don't know both of their discographies enough to say anything. I just like Ashanti's music.
If her
Yeah,
hit,
Keisha, I think that'll be pretty competitive. I think Keisha Cole would probably do her ass in that ass.
All right,
are we
Dom.
gonna start at the bottom or the top?
Dom Year. Damo.
Yeah. Ah, man, I hate. Yo,
I need a haircut.
All right,
shit.
all right. You trying to turn on the cam again or not?
No.
am I chopping right now?
He said, "Where the fuck is Damio Judah?"
just that last word you said. That's it though.
Bruh, yeah, nah, I can't. I can't turn the camera on, bro.
All right, you good.
If, oh my god, I'm sorry. This is stupid. I hate my
Hey yo,
phone, bro.
we gotta make like a Patreon for Dom to get a new Wi-Fi router.
It's not the Wi-Fi, bro. It's my phone, bro.
Mm.
This bitch, when I get on Discord, it starts overheating whenever I'm doing the fucking video cam shit, and
We
then
need
it
to
just
go
starts
fund
going hell.
Yeah, once the Torch money transfer's over, we'll do the reinvesting shit we talked about off pod. But all right, man. Western Conference.
We're starting at 15 or 1.
We are starting at 1. We're just gonna do top 10. I don't want to go through. I don't want to
Yeah.
argue about like 13 and 14. Like, no, we're not doing that. So number
We're
one,
not doing that.
number one, man. What team y'all got? What team y'all
I was
got?
thinking the
Big 17, nigga.
Los
Yeah,
Angeles
definitely Lakers. Definitely Lakers.
Clippers.
I got the Lakers as well.
Wins they'll get probably.
It might be 60 plus. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I'm thinking like 62, 61, 62.
65?
It could be, but the West
How many games are they doing? 72?
is pretty hard.
82 total.
Oh, they're doing a full.
The West is.
I
No,
think
they're doing 72.
Oh no. Oh yeah, they're
Ain't it a
doing
shortened
70s.
season?
Yeah. I
No,
thought he was just
72.
asking in general. My bad.
No, I know how many. I know how
Oh,
many
man.
games.
Man said the Lakers only losing 10 games this season. That's crazy.
Okay, if it's out of 72, then maybe probably 58. I would say 58. 58 and 14.
I say if I'm taking the over under, I'm taking 56 over. I'm taking the over on 56. So at least
I
56.
didn't know we were guessing their records. Oh my god.
LeBron's gonna rest for 20 games.
They were 52 and 19
You're gonna
last
rest for 20
season.
games.
And I think they're getting better. So
I'm not gonna. I think this is gonna be similar to
Honestly-
when the Heat won in 2012. They're like they had that great ass record in the regular season, and then the season after they just raised the bar even more. The same thing when the Warriors did that shit in was it 92 when they won like 67. I think it's gonna be that type of season for the Lakers.
Yeah.
the only thing is, I feel like LeBron's not going
I
to
hope
try
so.
too much to win in the regular season as much as he's going to try and just make his teammates better since there's a lot of new players. So I feel like he's not, as long as he has the number one seed, he's not really going to care about winning, you know?
I mean, I don't know about that because the new players they have, you got to think about the players that they brought in. They brought in guys who are used to
Yeah,
They brought
that's
in a winner
the
in Marcus Gasol, and they brought in Dennis Schroeder, who he can play.
One
Nah,
again.
So they got new players, so I feel like he's just going to be like playing around, not playing around with them. What's a better word for that?
At least you
Like,
can't
let
say
them
I'm
out.
letting them take the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'll
test
let them
out, see
take-
what they can do.
Yeah,
Like,
he'll let
as
them
opposed to
take the lead.
trying to get like the best record.
I think the one thing he learned from his Cleveland days, though, specifically 2018 and 2017, was that yes, he coaching in the regular season gives you more energy for the playoffs, but you build habits in the regular season, and the habits that the Cavs build in the regular season that carried over to the playoffs, which was inevitably their downfall. So
Well,
I
don't
think he's
the
gonna.
whole team's not going to try. I'm thinking just LeBron might not go full hard.
I mean, It's not even fair to say that.
Oh man,
It's not even fair to say that because the team we had around AD and LeBron was totally different than the team we had around just LeBron the season prior. And you seen how he was able to make that work. So I wouldn't say he would just coast to make sure guys are comfortable. I think LeBron will play at least to 80% of his abilities just to give guys a general feel of where they need to be on certain situations and what they need to do.
Oh, he's definitely going to try.
This situation comes, stuff like that.
Especially earlier in the season. I feel like he's just going to ball out. Maybe once it gets later and like maybe he has his, like his seed set, he might just try like testing stuff out. But I'd rather test stuff out during the regular season than the playoffs.
Yeah.
Especially with a bunch of new starters.
Facts. All right, man.
You can't say our bench is trash now, so
yeah, no excuses. All right, we got Lakers number 1.
Lakers number
Man,
1.
I said Clippers and no one even called me out. I was joking.
Yeah, we didn't even take that serious no more.
Yeah, just come on. All right. Yeah. So we got Lakers number 1, number 2. Number 2, we got
Denver.
the Clippers, Denver, Houston.
I say
No, I'm
Maverick.
kidding.
I'm taking Denver number 2.
I'm taking
I can see
Dallas.
Denver, but
I'm taking Dallas.
taking
Y'all
Y'all taking Dallas second?
The only reason is because I have Luka winning MVP, and for you to win MVP, you're gonna need a top 2 record in the conference.
Really?
Yeah.
Or top,
Or
at
just
least
be
top 3.
or at least be extremely special, which I think he can.
I see the Nuggets. The Nuggets could do too. It's not.
Yeah, I was about to say I got the Nuggets 2, and I would have the Mavericks 3rd, just because I feel the leaps the young players on the Mavericks are gonna make. I mean, not the Mavericks on the Nuggets are gonna make is gonna propel them above a lot of teams. Like Michael Porter Jr., I feel like he's gonna come into his own. Bol, aka the real Durantula, is gonna take over. It's crazy, bro. African KD.
No, he's not. No.
African KD, like KD ain't. Never mind.
He's African Thon Maker.
African KD, bro. I'm telling you.
Crazy. I don't know. I just think Luka's gonna ball out so much that they might get the second best record in the West. And I get what you said with the exception thing.
Is
But
Porzingis healthy?
the last exception was Russ averaging a triple-double in 2017. And then he
Triple-double.
averaged that 2 years after, and it's kind of played out. And Luka pretty much already did that last year. So I don't know how special Luka would have to be the exception to the rule that's been applied like the last 50 years.
Well, I would say this: what changes have they made to their roster for real?
They got Josh Richardson, James Johnson.
Wow.
I don't have the fucking.
Yeah, it wasn't like the Mavericks went out and made like a ton of roster saving moves per se.
Yeah.
Like some teams went out and they actually made moves, like the Hawks. The Hawks made moves that made them significantly better in people's eyes. Like, okay, they took 5 to 6 steps in the right direction. The Mavericks probably took 1.5 steps. Like they didn't really fix the main issues. They kind of addressed some things because Josh Richardson can play defense. So I mean, they kind of addressed the defense a little bit, but it wasn't nothing drastic. The only way I can see, and Luka, he went from averaging 20, won his rookie year to 30. I'm just saying, man, if Luka can, imagine he averages 33, 34 points. Porzingis isn't that healthy this year, and they're still the 3rd seed. That's MVP shit. That's special.
It's the same type of numbers I think Steph's gonna
in the West, they get the 3rd seed.
I mean,
in the West
if the third seed is like
your production on better efficiency, that's special. In your 3rd year,
yeah. If he puts up like the same or better numbers from his 2nd year, and the 3rd seed in the West is like a record on pace for 56, 55 wins, it just happens to be that, then I'll give Luka the MVP. But I just think, in terms of the records, it's gonna be Nuggets, to me at least. The Nuggets and the Mavs 2 and 3. Yeah. So with 2 first. Go ahead.
Porzingis hurt. How many games was Porzingis hurt last season?
I think he missed like 20-ish.
He missed a
20
good
he missed a handful of games. Yeah, he missed.
I feel like that could be the difference between like how I feel like Porzingis' health is the difference between like 2nd seed and like 6th seed for them. For real. Like when he was in the playoffs, out in the playoffs versus in the playoffs, it was like it wasn't a different team, but it was pretty different.
That's
the shortened games that makes it a lot more difficult.
That's exactly what makes me feel like the Nuggets could probably get
the shortened games.
Yeah, because it's 10 less games.
Oh,
10
I I thought you meant they shortened the games. I was like, no, they did not.
Oh,
This
no,
man
no,
Justin
no.
really just had a sigh of relief right there,
I
bro.
was like, bro, I'm gonna
Nah,
watch
nah, nah. Like
25
the
minutes
shortened
of
season.
basketball.
If a player, because players are gonna
Yeah.
get hurt this year, and just because the season's shortened don't mean injuries get shortened. So
Exactly.
if you missed 20 games last year because of injury, because of a particular injury, it's fair to say you can still miss the same amount of games for that injury. There's less games to be played. That could put your team in a way worse
Injuries
situation.
are going to be more devastating for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They would
Even
be better
smaller
with
injuries.
Porzingis at the 2. I hate you.
Same with COVID.
Porzingis at the
You get COVID, you miss 10 games. What is it? 2 weeks?
2 weeks is like
Yeah.
around there.
It depends
70.
on your record, really. I mean,
least.
it depends on your schedule.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
could miss 10 games though.
That's tough. That's a very tough scene.
That's
So
very tough.
for two, everyone else but me is saying Denver, right? So we can just say Denver.
I said Mavericks, but I got Denver at 3. But it's like it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's a toss up. It's gonna be close. 2 and 3 is
Yeah.
gonna be close. I feel.
All right. So okay, let's so at 3. Does anyone have anything other than Denver or
No,
I feel like
No, I got Denver at 3.
the Mavericks are just going to be like a better team than Denver. I don't know if they're going to have a better record, but I feel like
I think the Mavericks are gonna have better stars, but the better team is gonna be Denver's deeper.
Yeah, I think Denver would be a better team. It's just
Yeah.
I just
You
think
do?
Denver's a
Luca's.
better team.
I just think Luca's just gonna
just
have
a
a
better player.
ridiculous ass season this year. That's just my prediction.
Yeah, Luka is just the best player. Like, okay, if those two teams get on the court, Denver's the deeper team, Denver's the better team, but Luka is just the best player on the court.
I guess I was just thinking duo.
Honestly, it's kind of like how the Lakers are when they go up against team. Well, not this year's Lakers, last year's Lakers. This year's Lakers is pretty fucking. We actually kind of deep, But last year's Lakers, it didn't seem we was that deep. It was literally LeBron and AD versus the world in people's eyes. So people were looking at a team like a lot of like the Clippers and be like, oh yeah, LeBron and AD obviously are the best too, but the Clippers are way deeper. It's literally the same thing.
That's just if the Lakers are playing like a playoff team, then I'd say it's just like LeBron and AD. But if they're playing like the Spurs or the Grizzlies or something,
I mean we're
then
talking playoff teams. We're talking playoff teams.
Yeah.
We're talking
Yeah.
playoff teams. Obviously, we're not talking about like the Hornets.
And also, like them losing Jeremy
Hey.
Grant might be the difference between 2.
It
and,
really
5.
won't. It
Jeremy
really
Grant?
won't because everyone is overestimating the value Jeremy Grant had on that team, and they're underestimating the value Bobo can bring to a team. I'm telling you, bro. The edge there's a reason they were okay with him walking so easily, bro.
Yeah.
There
I
was a
think
reason.
they
didn't
let
put up
them
a
go because they're setting up the stage for MPJ and Bobo to have
And
more.
Bobo, like those two themselves, is gonna squash the damn production Jeremy Grant had. And Jeremy Grant was a productive player. He was a vital player. And there was a reason they were okay with the
This
move.
man
Trust
working.
me,
Yeah,
it was a
Yeah.
reason.
I see what you mean, but I think it's gonna be very impactful this season.
All right, chat. So for the rest of the pod, when we're gonna refer to record predictions, we're just gonna base it off of like what we think they would win out of 82. So when I say like I got the Mavs winning 55 games. That's really like 50 out of 72, but we're just gonna say 55. So no love for the Clippers. They're not a top 3 seed.
I got them fourth.
I got them 4th too, but
Only
I can
reason-
easily see the Blazers getting the 4th seed.
Easily.
I don't
know
see
about
it.
easily.
But only reason I got the Clippers 4 now is because I feel like the aura of what that Clippers team had last year is completely gone.
the momentum's going the wrong way for them.
Not even the momentum. It's the perception around the league has changed about this team. Once you go out and you lay an egg like that, you have to earn teams. You have to earn people respect after that. Like, you have to earn that.
But
Like, Paul
don't you
George,
think they might play better because of that then?
I don't know. I will hope so.
You
Like,
think
in
you think Paul
theory,
George
yes,
is going to
but
play
we're
better under
talking about-
pressure?
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Paul George, bro. That man, I don't know where he's
Way off,
been, bro.
dude.
That man, the last time I can remember Paul George being actually like non-liable for his team losing in the playoffs is when he was on the damn Pacers going up against the Heat. Like that was the last time you would be like, man, only if Paul George had more help, he could have had it. Other than that, bro, way off P has been
He had more help.
disappointing. He's been the non-help to motherfuckers.
The non-help.
This whole damn time. He went from needing help to being the non-help. Like that is insane.
The perception with Paul George compared to like what it was when he was in Indy compared to now is just ridiculous to me.
and it's all his fault.
That
Well,
motherfucker
Jarvis
was
Bell
set up
wasn't
to be
talking all
like
that
the
shit.
next Kobe and shit. Gets injured, comes back and still plays really well considering that injury. And now it's just like most people don't like him at this point, which is tough. Which is
Rightly
tough.
so.
Because how can you like somebody who legit goes out and just does that to themselves? It's not like, okay,
Hello.
for like, I'm trying to think, a player
Okay,
like
okay.
Westbrook. Westbrook is a player where it's like, hello?
No, you good.
I cut out?
No,
Oh.
we got you.
You were
I'm
just
just saying, like, a
thinking for
player
really
like-
long.
A player like Westbrook. That's funny. I cut out. That's funny. A player like Westbrook is more like a meme to not like Westbrook because of like the meme of not liking Westbrook.
Yeah.
But with Paul George, like Westbrook doesn't go out and like
It's a meme,
deliberately
I feel like
say
KD.
stuff or do stuff. No, KD's just a bitch. But like Russ doesn't just go out and say and do stuff, give himself nicknames, claim he's back. Like Russ doesn't do that. Russ
Yeah.
just goes out and balls. He lets everybody else decide. Paul George keeps trying to manually change the narrative on it. Am I like chopping bad? 'Cause
No,
I
we
hear
can
the
hear you
echo.
clear.
Your
We can-
audio's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
I do hear an echo though,
No.
but I don't know who that
No,
is.
the echo, it sounded like it was like a real bad chop. And I'm like, bro, I really hope I don't sound like Hoop Talk episode 1. This is bad.
No, you're good. You're clear.
Okay. Anyway, Paul George is just like, he keeps trying to change his own narrative. Like people used to joke and say LeBron changes the narrative. Like Paul George is really trying to change the narrative on Paul George, then goes out and fucks it up worse. Like you deserve slander. I said it before. I'll say it again. It's hard to not slander someone who deserves to be slandered, bro.
I don't know about slander, criticism,
Like
and
Lonzo?
memeing. Cool.
I know, right?
See, my thing with Paul George is like, he hypes himself up so much. He's like, well, just wait till I come into this season. We gonna kill this
He's
shit.
like Cam Newton, bro.
And then once we get into whatever it is, whether it be a series or the season, and he underperforms, he just starts
an
deflecting
excuse.
blame. It's either Doc wasn't utilizing me properly, or I wasn't fucking like I was injured even though I was on IG Live saying my wrist is fine. Like, and when you do this
It was
every
a
single
bad
week,
shot.
that's
It
what I'm
was a bad
saying.
shot.
so I'm saying like
This man
Dame just hit.
revoked, bro.
Dame hit a shot in his fucking face, and what he does what he says is, "It was a bad shot, man. I don't care what
Bro,
it
there-
is."
Nah,
there's
nah,
no
nah.
bad
No
shots
cap.
near that high,
No,
bro.
no cap. I will say this. Way off P, like, listen, bro. I don't know if you heard my takes, but I'm really against you, buddy, ever since you dissed the Lakers. But I am with you, bro. I will go down on that hill of saying that was a fucking bad shot by Dame. I'm sorry. There is no situation where a step back three from half court is a good shot, unless
Yo,
you're
Bro, if you're
Stephen Curry.
Damian Lillard, bro.
Or Dame, or Dame.
Steph Curry.
What
think-
did
I think-
Dame
I
do
think
to
Dame-
deserve that respect. No,
Dame has that
bro.
range, bro. Dame has that range now.
Dame-
I'll
listen,
give him that. Dame
listen.
has that range.
I
Listen,
could be wrong, but I'm pretty
all I'm
sure
asking
he
is
was,
this. All I'm asking is
pretty
this.
heat during
Listen,
that game too. up
When
to
you
the point.
guys play ball, do you guys pull from deep like that? Do you guys pull from deep?
Oh, all the time.
I do.
But I'm not. No, but I'm not Dame.
Oh,
And even if I
okay,
do,
but-
I'm,
word do. You say you do though, right?
Yeah.
Now, wouldn't you say it's easier for somebody to hit those shots when they constantly take those shots?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so for a guy like Dame, I'm not saying. Listen, I understand that's Dame's range. That
Dame be pulling
Dame
up
has
with
worked.
that ass half court.
Dame worked on his game to the point to where he is a threat from when he crosses half court. I'm not saying that, but when we're using simple basketball logic, when it's the fourth quarter, it's a go-ahead bucket. You have no timeouts. There's no shot clock. It's the last shot. Unless you're Stephen Curry, which even Steph, that's not, like, Steph wouldn't be exempt if he missed that shot. He wouldn't be like, oh, well, Steph hit it next time. No, he didn't slander. No, bro, you don't take a step back three from half court when you're down one in the playoffs. That's seen as a bad shot. But we live in a different era where, if a guy practices that shot and,
It's not bad if it goes in.
it's not bad if it goes in, I guess. I don't know. A bad shot's a bad shot even if it goes in. All I'm saying is the man shoots half court threes when he's about to get double teamed. That should say something, bro. I'm just saying.
Hey,
Interesting.
Justin, did you peep the news?
What?
Cleveland Indians?
Windians?
The Cleveland Indians are changing.
You
their
mean
name.
the Cleveland baseball team?
The Cleveland Windians? Wait, are they actually? Wait, didn't know?
Yeah, they agreed to say they agreed to not use that name anymore.
Oh.
So now, so unless they come up with a name, they're going to be the Cleveland
That's
Baseball
crazy.
team.
They don't even take the time to fucking like look up for a different name. They just
No,
call
no,
them
that's
the
not-
baseball
You're
team.
No. That's not their official name. But I'm pretty sure by the time next baseball season comes around, they're not going to have a team name. So they're
I was
gonna
about to
be
say
Cleveland.
because I
Just
know the
like
Redskins did
football.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going to be every team with a Native American themed mascot and name is going to be that city and whatever sport it is. The first year they try to find a new name.
Crazy. Shout out to the Cleveland baseball team, man.
Cleveland baseball team in the building.
This is Cat.
He tried,
He said this is Cap.
he tried to look for it right now. Wait, this can't be.
Bro, they already took away Chief Wahoo, bro. He was the
Oh
homie.
yeah, bro.
Chief Wahoo,
Nah.
they had to get
The
rid of him
homie.
before they had the All-Star game.
The homie was racist, bro. I'm sorry.
No. The racist was the people that made the homie. The homie himself wasn't racist.
I mean, you gotta think about it. When was baseball?
True.
When did Major League Baseball start? In fucking Jim Crow times? Of course they were fucking.
It was
racist.
like no, it was before that, dog.
I think it was fresh. It was probably. Man, niggas was still
Let's see.
slaves back when they made baseball like Major League Baseball, bro. I'm sorry. Niggas was still slaves. Like
So
I couldn't. That's why they can't. That's why they can be a sport with no salary cap because they've been around since cotton was still the most profitable item in America.
back
That's
in the
wild.
good old days, had
They've been the Cleveland Indians since
The good old
1915.
days.
Since
Handful
1950.
souls.
15.
Oh my God! Stop.
1915.
Yes, they've been around since 1894.
Holy
They've
shit!
been around since before planes, nigga. Jesus.
But the Indians weren't until 1915.
They've been around since before niggas was flying planes. They've been around before niggas had cars. They've been around before niggas.
Damn,
could
I just
vote,
hope they don't
literally.
do something stupid. Wait, how much do you think my hat is worth now? Probably hot merchandise.
Nigga, no, not now, not right
It's got the
now.
chief. It's exclusive. They don't sell it anymore.
Yeah, it's exclusive to races, maybe. You can just sell that shit on KKK eBay, nigga. I don't know.
Hey man,
KKK.edu.
money's
Crazy.
money.
So Blazers 4 seed?
All right. So,
Oh, back to the business. Back to the business.
yeah. All right.
back to
So
the
4 Clippers. So all right, real quick recap. We're actually halfway through already for the playoff teams. Lakers, Denver, and Dallas are switchable at 2 and 3, and we got the
And then we have
Clippers at
Clippers.
4. So at 5, Blazers, Phoenix, New Orleans.
You know what?
Dark
Hot
Horse.
take.
Actually,
Hot,
I got
no,
the
no, no.
Warriors. I
Hot
got the
take.
Warriors.
Okay, I don't know what this nigga's on. Hot take. I'm saying Phoenix.
You thought your shit was a hot take. That's not a hot take.
So why
What
didn't
does
you
this
say?
nigga be talking
We're at
about?
5.
It's not a hot take, but you put the Warriors above them. Okay.
That's my
Yeah.
point. Nigga.
Well, that's not a hot take. I keep forgetting a lot of people are actually high on Chris Paul now again.
Some people said Suns 4 seed, actually.
Suns 4th. That
Yeah.
I mean, I can see it. I think Aiton's going to make an insane improvement. So
Yeah.
Jazz, possibly.
Yeah, Aiton's definitely gonna have. a
I
big
forgot
year.
about Utah, but I put Utah at 5.
I don't know.
I would say Portland. I would say Portland. I'm not gonna lie.
I say Portland.
We're at 4.
5
Oh, at 5. Wait, so who we got 4?
Clippers.
Or are we still discussing that? Oh,
Four,
we're all on
I
5.
got the Blazers.
5, I will put.
5, I got the Warriors.
We have to have a consensus. So I mean, I know for a fact not the Warriors. I still
Damn,
got
I
Suns
don't
over
know.
Portland. I'm sorry.
If I
don't
was to
trust Dame.
choose, probably the Suns. Probably the Suns.
I don't trust Dame. I'm sorry. I'm not sold on Dame. Like,
Yeah, it's just getting wins
man.
though. It's not nothing.
I mean,
special.
yeah.
it's not playoff
regular.
related.
I keep thinking about what these dudes turn into in the playoffs.
But
Like,
even with
let's
the
talk about it.
Blazers, I swear to God, every year they're always that second half team that tries to catch up.
Mhm.
I wonder why they're trying to catch up all the time.
Dame just turns it up after the All Star break, like every year for some reason.
Yeah, but didn't the Suns do the same thing last year?
Dame realizes
And I
this
feel
land
like
he
the
get
Suns
if he
might
missed
take
the
a minute to
playoffs.
click, but the Blazers, I mean, they're more veteran players and they've been together a while.
Yeah, they kind of kept
Yeah.
the same team. They brought Ronnie Hood
And with the
back,
shortened
all that
season-
Melo.
Carmelo looking nice, that ass.
Carmelo's gonna- My nigga,
Enes
Harry
Kanter?
Giles looking
That
nice.
is a tough
Harry
one.
Giles is looking real nice.
Shout out Harry Giles.
No, I got to go
Giles,
Suns.
Dark Horse in my P.
Duke
Dark
Nation.
Horse in
Duke
my P.
Nation.
And you just ruined it. See, you had to ruin it.
Duke Nation.
That's a Carolina boy at the end of the day, so I would support him.
I was at, yeah, I think Blazers will actually get the 4th seed. Now I'm really thinking about it.
Well,
I think
we
they-
decided on the Clippers as a majority.
Well, yeah, you're too late. We're
You know
past
what?
it.
For the sake Hold on. So we can't decide. Should we go to the chat?
All right, chat. Spam
I
it
decided.
up. Spam it up.
Spam it up.
I
Blazers,
decided.
Blazers or Suns, chat.
I'm
I
saying
don't.
Suns.
If any of the mods know how to do a poll or know how
Where
to
are we
do a
at?
poll, do that.
Cardiac, do your business.
What do you have? B-Souls.
Oh, I
said
got, I
Suns?
got, I got the Blazers. I got the Blazers.
You're the Blazers. All right, so it's you three with the Blazers.
seeing
me with the
Blazers.
Suns.
Everyone's
chat's
saying
going
Blazers right now.
Yeah,
Alright.
chat saying Blazers. Chat saying Blazers.
Yeah.
So we're the Blazers.
y'all are forgetting what CP3 did last season, dog.
I just didn't forget what Dame did.
Yeah, you got the A seed, but
Bubble MVP. Crazy,
Bro,
Bubble
it was like
MVP.
8 games.
crazy.
Was it Dame
regular
or Devin
season
Booker
games?
had ass?
And you want to know what the Suns did in the bubble? Went undefeated. So
Undefeated.
But didn't make the playoffs. Crazy.
yeah, that
They
is
went.
Crazy. Crazy.
I think the Suns are going to be better.
They went 8-0 when it mattered, though. Let me stop.
That is. All right. So okay. Well, at 6, does everyone have the alternative of Blazers and Suns,
Yeah, pretty much.
or does
Yeah,
anyone have the Warriors?
Basically.
No,
No, I
actually,
don't
I
have the
said, I
Warriors.
said Warriors 5th seed, right? Yeah, I did. So.
Oh fuck! I
yeah,
forgot about the Warriors.
yeah. So I think Suns.
completely
I think
forgot
Suns.
they existed.
Suns 6 seed.
Oh.
All right. I think Suns 6 seed.
All right. So
What's your-
5. We got the Blazers. 6. We have
Suns.
majority has
Warriors.
Suns. All right. So let's just keep it at Suns at 6. 7 Warriors.
Where it gets
The
hard.
Warriors. I go Warriors.
Warriors.
The
Damn,
fact
are the Rockets not going to make the
I
the
playoffs?
Warriors are gonna be that low. That's crazy.
They're not
I don't
gonna
think
be
it's the. I don't think it's gonna be because they're that low. I think the West is just that good. And
The
they're
West is
shorthanded.
insane.
I think if they had Clay, they're easily top 3 seed. But they
I
don't
think the
have Clay.
Rockets.
Their best
And
player
listen-
hasn't played in a minute.
Listen,
too.
bro. Kelly Oubre is a fine motherfucker, but being fine does not help you win games.
Yo, Jesus Christ.
Steph's
Sorry,
playing with a
bro.
lot of
No,
juice.
no,
He has
But
no
that's so
trust in
casual.
Andrew Wiggins. Chat.
I love
Panel?
Andrew Wiggins.
Maybe
Ooh.
Andrew Wiggins has a come out
Now that
party.
I think about it, Wiggins, Oubre,
Yes.
Wiseman.
Which is why I
Curry.
said
Put
Warriors.
six.
Yeah, but this
Who do we-
is Steph Curry.
who do we-
as a
Six
point
is
guard who
Phoenix.
has no
Phoenix.
chemistry with any of these guys, and it's a shortened season.
Draymond. Oh, they got Draymond as well.
We said.
That's my argument against it.
Oh, I would want to go back and put Warriors at 6 over Phoenix.
And
I'm
again,
sorry.
they're just arguing who's going to win more games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not like playoff shit. So
I'm saying when you
If
have
Steph is healthy, they're going to be dangerous. They're not going to
Yeah.
be dangerous, but they're going to win games. I think they'll win. Nah, I'm gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna stay consistent.
I'm gonna put Warriors 7.
Warriors 7.
So
I got
yeah,
Rockets.
Okay. Let's
What do
go.
you
Let's
have,
go
Andrew?
back
What
to
do you have
6.
out?
Let's go back to 6. So I have the Suns still.
Yeah.
Dom, who do you have?
6.
Yeah.
I would say Warriors.
Who do you have?
If we're going back, Warriors.
who did I say at 6? I think the
Warriors.
Suns. I said this-
Nigga, you said Warriors.
No, I said the Warriors at 5th seed. Actually, I think.
And we
Yeah, you
didn't put
did.
them at
You
5th,
did.
so they should fall to 6.
Wait, why is chat saying Rip Jello?
'Cause-
Oh, he
yeah, 'cause
got
that's-
waived.
He got waived.
He got waived?
He didn't even play.
Oh
What?
Uh oh.
He didn't even play.
Hey man.
Damn.
Hey.
Fuck. Yo,
That's what
Lakers, do your job.
Yo,
Motherfuckers
I
ass-
hope someone clip my.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
8-year career had us.
All I know is all 3 of them made it, bro. That's all I care
DKM
about.
is like
He
crying
made
right
it.
now.
DKM's probably watching right now.
Bro, this man DKM done dropped.
Oh yeah, he's
Yo,
on screen.
Yo,
They're
shout out
going
DKM,
crazy. Shout
bro.
out to all
Shout
the
out
ball
DKM,
YouTubers, bro. They're killing the game right now. Holy shit.
But especially DKM.
DKM got 1 million views in 2 days.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, he
Just
got
talking
100K
about
off a
Leangelo.
stream.
Watching LiAngelo.
I'm gonna be honest.
and watching
I am
little
surprised
boys
he didn't get
move.
to play a game. I was probably the biggest hater out of all.
I
of
am
us,
too.
But I'm surprised he didn't.
You
even
don't
get to
cut
play
this
a
nigga.
game.
He didn't even get to touch the court, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's kind of foul.
I thought they were gonna
That's
give him
foul
like
as
10 or
fuck.
so games and then just.
So they just signed him for the publicity. That was it.
I told y'all, bro.
honestly,
They did the
Did
shit
they
with J.
re-
Cole.
But
Like
it
even
didn't get them
having
any
a
publicity.
tryout,
Did it?
having the tryout with J. Cole and it was a publicity stunt.
I guess it did get him publicity, but it didn't make him any money.
Yeah, the J. Cole shit was definitely publicity.
nah, it was a non-guaranteed deal.
No, not him. I don't care if he made money. I'm talking about the team.
Did the team make money? Oh,
Yeah,
probably
if it's a
not.
publicity stunt,
No,
you do
well,
it
it
to
got
make money,
attention.
right?
It got
It got
attention on the team.
Attention, but it's
It got-
gone now before the season even started.
They probably wasn't ready for that much attention.
He said
It's
he
the
got a
fucking
couple steals and
He
got
wasn't
waived.
ready.
Hey, shout out to
Bruh.
LiAngelo, man. He still made it. He still made it.
Lakers,
Hey, man,
do your
that
job,
doesn't mean
bro.
another team can't pick him up.
The
It's a free
journey
agent.
is not over.
Wardu might come through in sloppy seconds.
Oh my god. All right. Six. Okay,
Balenci.
Dom has Golden
The
State.
Warriors.
Wordu, lock in your final pick for 6.
I'm gonna put Suns.
Okay. Justin, tiebreaker for now.
I had Suns.
Suns.
Sorry to everyone who didn't have Suns.
What was the Thunder's seed last year?
5.
Wait, who'd you have again? I bet.
The Suns.
Okay,
But
so
4,
the
5, and
Suns.
6 all had the same record. It was
Suns at
Houston,
6.
Thunder, and Jazz.
7. I'm guessing everyone has the Warriors.
Yeah, or we have to put some
Yeah.
respect on their name, bro.
That's tough. That's tough.
We
I
can't
got
have
the
no
Rockets.
days.
All right.
But
8. We still have not mentioned Utah. We still have not mentioned
Houston.
the Grizzlies.
I just said Houston. At
Houston.
Oh yeah, we mentioned we shouldn't put them anywhere.
Okay. So
Oh,
seven.
thi-
Aside from Wordu, everyone has Golden State, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would be so surprised if they don't have a play-in for 9 and 10 in the West.
Oh yeah, there is a
Nigga said
play-in.
Warriors 8.
There's a play-in.
Harden
Yeah.
gets
Don't you
straight.
have to be within 2 games? Oh no.
I think it's just
No,
the
no.
top 10. Top 10.
It's
Yeah,
seeds.
it's just top 10.
regardless.
It's just
Alright,
top 10.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's good. We're going all the way to 10. All right.
I'm saying like 8, 9, 10, 11 seed are gonna be like half a game up, for sure, especially with the shortened season.
It's gonna be tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is gonna come down to the wire. So you pretty much have to go with out of these teams, who do you think has players that can
That could just win.
Devin
one
Booker,
game.
Wait.
that
So
shit, 8 straight.
who's it between? Utah, Houston.
Houston,
Utah,
Grizzlies,
Houston, Minnesota.
Pelicans, Minnesota.
Where we at? 7?
We're at 8. We're at 8.
We're at 8.
We're at 8.
We said
Utah.
Golden State is 7.
Utah.
Sacramento.
Okay, but Dom, we're considering the play-in tournament right now, so we're just talking
Well-
about the 3
Well,
teams.
that's what I'm saying.
competing
So, what I'm saying, Utah will be 8. Oh, so we're just doing the next 3 at like once. So 8,
for
9, and 10,
pretty
we're doing
much,
those
pretty
at once.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say if we're going at once, I would say Utah, Houston, and New Orleans.
No
Utah.
love for Mini. That's tough. That's tough.
No who?
For the Timberwolves. No love for the Timberwolves.
Fuck no. What? No.
Yo, Cat has
Yeah,
to leave.
nah.
That is crazy.
Cat is gonna be.
What's
I'm
Anthony
yo. Cat is the
Edwards, y'all
next
don't make the
superstar. Is gonna
playoffs?
be traded, bro. I
What?
swear to God.
When did?
Y'all
Wait
give
a
the
minute.
seed? Oh,
Time out. Did
Cat
you
needs to
just
fuck
say
bro.
y'all got Anthony Edwards and y'all can't get the 10th?
Nigga, shut up.
Nigga, he don't even
Nigga,
want to play
the
basketball.
Wolves getting the 10th
man-
seed?
Football.
That
What do
is
you
terrible.
mean?
Cat needs to leave, bro. Cat needs to leave.
Bro, Anthony Edwards don't even care
Oh,
about
Spurs.
basketball.
Chat brought up Spurs as well.
Spurs.
No
No,
love for
nigga,
the
Nigga,
Spurs.
No,
Spurs, nigga.
no. The Frozen? You niggas still think the Frozen is anything liable? What niggas still think the Mars anything? Oh my god.
Unless the
Alright.
Spurs are contender, I really don't like seeing the Spurs in the playoffs, bro. It's just like it's
That's
so,
a waste of
Man,
time,
Even
bro.
when Spurs are
I'm just taking up a spot, bro.
So we're not ranking the last 3. We're just picking 3 teams.
yeah. 8, 9, and 10.
Alright.
Grizzlies
What
as
do y'all
well.
think-
People brought up. Someone brought up in the chat.
Who? Grizzlies?
I think
Grizzlies,
we all
I
agree
just
on
don't-
Jazz, right?
I don't know how many games Triple J is gonna. Yeah, I think we all agree Jazz. But with the Grizzlies, I don't know how many games Triple J is gonna be out, and because the season's shortened, I think that's gonna matter.
Yeah.
With Triple J, I got them as a playoff team. Like a healthy Triple J and Ja leading that team, they're definitely a playoff team to me.
I got the Pelicans.
But-
in the 8th spot.
But yeah, I don't know how long Triple J is gonna be out, so I can't say, oh yeah, can't forget the Grizzlies. I don't think Ja's gonna make a Luka type leap where he's just carrying that team to the playoffs. Which don't get me wrong, Ja's
He
amazing.
might.
I don't know if he's gonna be 30 points a game, amazing. If he is, God, man, look, the league gonna be crazy in the next couple years when niggas coming in the league within 2 years dropping 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
But-
bro. I've been on the Ja
I-
hive since college, man. Shout out Ja.
Oh, hey, I was on the job vibe since preseason last year, so yeah. Because I definitely ain't watched no Murray State. Definitely ain't watched no Murray.
Murray State. Oh my god.
Bro. All right, so Dom said Utah,
Utah, Houston, and New Orleans.
I would say the same as well.
Out of who's left in the West, those are the only 3 competitive teams, really.
Houston,
staying healthy.
depending on what they do with Harden, I might swap them out
Yeah.
with
Really?
the Timberwolves.
You don't think? So you don't think John
Yeah, I
Wall
would
and
too.
Boogie,
Yeah.
John Wall, Boogie, and Christian Wood won't get you further than D'Lo, Cat, and Anthony Edwards?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Nah, that's tough. That's tough.
That is tough.
That's tough. This man John Wall is being looked
Oh
at
man, Johnny
to
Wall.
finish.
Also,
lower
he
than-
is healthy right now, but there is
But
still
we
a
don't know about-
possibility that he
yeah.
might get injured again.
Yeah.
It is a
That-
short
there-
season.
there-
though.
Knock on wood though. Knock on
Who?
wood.
Knock on wood. And
I
there
know
is,
that.
I
and
guess
there
this
is
counts.
a very big chance that Anthony Edwards just doesn't care because he said it. So
Yeah.
no,
think he
no
did
knock
say it,
on
yeah.
wood.
Since
No knock
since,
on wood.
since DeAndre Ayton, bro. Aside from DeAndre Ayton, has there ever been a number 1 overall pick that's not like projected to be a straight out bust like Anthony Bennett that just no one cares about? Like no one cares about. Like
A
no one
number one
really
pick
cares about
nobody
Anthony
cares
Edwards. Like relatively speaking.
I think
Do you see where they drafted Anthony Edwards in that draft we did?
Yeah, he was like 177 or some shit. Like LaMelo was higher, James Wiseman was higher, Killian Hayes was higher. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
nigga. Look, let me tell you something. Traded Joel Embiid to get LaMelo Ball. I can tell you this now. I wasn't trading
LaMelo's
fucking
gonna have a good
Valencia.
year, though.
I wasn't trading. Not gonna get Anthony Edwards. I'm sorry. That I don't care
Fantasy
what that
League
nigga
will
has.
be a better player. So.
When we did the
Anthony
poll in the
Edwards.
Discord, he had the most votes for most likely to be a bust out of
I don't think he's-
What
Edwards,
type of
Wiseman,
player
and
is he?
Ball.
What type of player is Anthony Edwards? Because
he's like Victor Oladipo, bro. Like
He's
he
like
literally,
Oladipo.
he literally plays like Oladipo, which I don't think he's a bust. I just think he's gonna go so far under the radar because people don't care. Like
DeAndre Ayton, pretty much.
yeah, like literally DeAndre Ayton factor because there's so many people under him that people care about that have way more star power. Like
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton was putting up good numbers, great numbers, and people still didn't care just because of the people on his own team. Like, he had Fine Oubre. There was no way he was getting more publicity than Fine Oubre. bro.
Honestly,
There's just no
also
way.
He just doesn't look
kind of
fine
similar to Markel. I'm not gonna lie.
Fact, but Markel's different. Markel's
A little different.
dramatically different.
Yeah.
I
had
it's
higher
different
hopes for
because-
Markel than Anthony Edwards. But like
If
after
Markel
Markel,
was-
like Lonzo was the hype.
Mm-hmm.
More people were talking about Josh Jackson, De'Aaron Fox, all that people. But Markel was just like the
I
consensus
feel
number
like
one.
Markel
so-
lost his hype after he started playing. Well, he
With his
lost
jump shot.
more of it. Yeah, it
Not
wasn't
even that.
with Edwards. He hasn't even played a game.
I would say Markel's hype died the moment he came back and his shot was still broke.
Yeah,
Like when people were like, "Why is he not playing?" It's because of his fucking arm. It's because of his fucking shoulders, his wrist. What is it? Like no one knew what the injury was. The Sixers was secret. Like it was a lot of interest there. Like it was a lot of like eyes on what was going on in Philly. But once he came back and you seen he was shooting worse than Lonzo, you was like, bro, I don't give a fuck about this nigga. Like Lonzo shot is putrid looking, and that shit's barely going in. This nigga shot is disgusting, and it's not even getting close to the rim.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
want to talk. Let's not even worry about this nigga. But he revitalized his career. Sadly, had to be in Orlando where people don't care still. But
yeah.
True. All right.
Cardiac, not everyone agrees, nigga.
What is
He
it?
said
What do you say?
cardiac,
So
not
everyone
everyone
agrees.
agrees.
Utah, Houston, New Orleans.
wait,
What do-
so
what
what
do-
do
what
you?
do- yeah,
oh
what do
my
you-
god!
what do you got,
Here
bro?
goes.
Wait. Which one did he put in?
We're talking about the 8, 9, and 10, like the three competing.
8, 9, and 10.
In no order.
Me
I
and
think we all,
Bezo.
No order, pretty much. Yeah,
we all
let's do no
said
order.
Jazz.
Well, what's your three?
Mine? I'm gonna go Jazz, Grizzlies, Pelicans, because I'm assuming Houston's gonna trade Harden.
Jazz, Grizzlies, Pelicans.
So the constant so far is just the Jazz
Jazz
and
and
the
Although-
Pelicans.
Where they do trade Harden too would make a huge difference too, but I have no idea.
I mean,
I feel like they're gonna get rid of him.
I think they're
You would
trading
have
to the
to-
That
East.
or he's
At
just
least,
not
at
gonna
least. So
I mean, the
No,
two teams I've
actually-
heard is
no, I think
Philly
that's
and
right.
Miami.
Yeah,
Right.
those they're in different
yeah,
conferences. so that
Philly,
shouldn't change the
Miami, and Brooklyn. They're on the East.
Philly,
so.
Miami.
I feel
But
like
even then,
Harden would
like,
still play hard even if he knows like he's getting traded. You
But
think that?
even
Or
if
do you think
he
you go
goes to,
Anthony
like-
Davis and just cry?
he probably go Anthony Davis and cry. This nigga's in Vegas right now partying with Lil Baby. I think he goes.
Yeah, wait, has
Wham,
he
wham,
shot
I
wham.
think he refuses. Nah, like he went from being in Vegas to when right before the preseason game, he was with Meek Mill. Like, and
Hey man,
but no, he did show back up in Houston and was in the facility. I forgot I seen that, but I don't think Harden wants to play in
Gotcha.
Houston. But even without Harden, that Houston team
is not a playoff. team.
That team is it's not a playoff team, but it might be a play-in team.
It could be. I mean, any of these teams could be a play-in team besides
Not
like.
any. That's the thing. Not any.
We've named every team except the Kings.
I was about to say you can automatically knock out the Kings because they suck. Sorry, Kings.
Automatic.
Kings and Spurs are the only two we
Automatically,
haven't
yes.
Shout out to
considered.
D Fox for securing the bag though. We
Shout out
Yeah,
D
secure
Fox.
the bag to
And
just
wait,
play ball.
before we
That's
go
crazy.
on, what's Wordu's 3? What's Wordu's 3 for 8, 9, and 10?
Utah, Pelicans, and probably I don't know. Depending on where Harden goes, I don't. It depends where Harden goes.
All right,
'Cause
so
if Harden stays,
That's what I
feel
said. That's why I picked
Houston-
Grizzlies.
Houston will get the 8 spot, I think.
if Harden
but-
stays, they might get higher, but
Yeah, maybe higher.
yeah, either way. So it looks
Damn.
like 8, 9, and 10 is some combination of Utah, the Pelicans, and another team
The
that
Grizzlies and
might
Rockets are
be
the
better
4.
than we thought. So
Let's just say this: let's just say everyone agrees that if Harden is there, they're definitely a play-in team or a playoff team. If Harden leaves, is the disconnect with everybody? Well, with me and everybody else, everyone else agrees that if Harden leaves, then the Houston is not a play-in team. I firmly believe that DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall will be able to get at least a 10th seed in the West, at very least.
My dumb
Gotcha.
ass forgot about John Wall.
all right,
Anyways,
let's just do a run through of the standings against
this
the
is gonna be
Lakers.
tight.
So we got the Lakers, we got the Jazz, we got the Mavs, we got the Clippers, Blazers, Phoenix. 7 is who?
Wait,
Golden State, and then the
Who do
3
you
toss
say
up.
is number 2?
Denver or Dallas.
Oh, okay.
2 and 3 switch up. All right, man. East, is everyone ready for the strong
Wait.
East?
Who do you think is gonna be the worst?
The
Who's
strong
worst?
East at us?
What'd you say?
Who's gonna be the worst? Worst record?
Kings.
Let me see.
Yeah, probably Kings. Okay.
In the West, the Kings. yeah,
Probably
that-
King-
I feel like
Wolves,
it's
definitely
probably
the
the
Kings.
Wolves. If the Wolves get
If the Wolves have the worst cat, oh, for the love of God, I don't give a fuck
Oh
how good
my
friends you are
God.
with D'Lo. Please leave Minnesota. Holy shit.
God,
Motherfuckers,
leave,
a
nigga,
center
leave.
averaging 25 and 13 every year on like 50, 40,
Last
90 splits.
season.
Always last place.
In
Such a waste of
shortened
talent, bro.
season.
Oh, the Thunder, 15. Worst team.
Oh yeah, the Thunder.
Oh,
I think Shane's gonna have a solid year though.
I think the Kings and Timberwolves are worse than the Thunder. That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
think
the
the
Kings
Kings
are
are,
worse.
Kings have the worst record, and I don't know what they're gonna do with Buddy Hield too. But
Tough, man, tough. All right, man. So that's the West. The East. Number one. Who do we got?
Scrutiny. Let me see. Number one, I will. That's tough. The East is
I'm gonna say Bucks.
wide open.
nigga, the Bucks.
Yeah, I'll
Stop.
say Bucks.
Giannis
It's just
can
weird,
dominate
bro.
any
It's just
average
wins.
team.
You don't gotta overthink it. It's just wins, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bucks won.
Bucks one.
Bucks.
Let me just pull up the shit. All right,
Milwaukee.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ. Okay, number two.
I say Nets. They're gonna win a lot of games.
Toronto, Brooklyn,
The
Boston. The
I'll say-
Nets.
I'll say Toronto. Nah, they lost Ibaka and Marcus Gasol. Nah, they fell.
Nigga, just say the
Um,
fucking Nets. Oh
Wait,
my
but
God.
they
I'm not
got
saying
they
the
got
Nets,
Aaron
I don't
Baines,
know the
right?
Nets.
They got Aaron Baines back. I
I
think
don't
he's
even
better
want
than
him to
Marcus
stay
Gasol
in
at this
Nets.
point.
I don't even want him to. Why
I'll
not the
say-
Nets?
I'll say Miami.
No love for the
I'll give it to them.
Celtics. No love for the Celtics at
I
2.
wanted to say the Celtics, but
No.
y'all lost Gordon Hayward. I was gonna say Celtics 3, honestly. I got Miami too. I
Miami
don't
too.
think last year was a fluke. I don't think last year was a fluke. I think that brought them way more together as a team, and I think they believe they're as good as they are. So they're gonna play them with confidence. So I got Miami too.
Chat, y'all let this nigga Dom cap like this, bro?
What's
Miami
he
number
capping
2.
about? What's he
I'll let
capping
him- I'll
about?
let him.
I'm just saying, what did I say? That
I
was
guess
cap?
I'll let him cap. We'll let it slide.
Wait, what is he capping about?
Yeah, I guess we'll let it slide.
We'll let him cap.
What is he capping about?
What am I capping about?
Nigga, the fucking Heat.
What did I say that was wrong?
It's your opinion, bro. Okay, it's fine.
All right,
It
so
doesn't even look
Dom
like
got
that,
the
but-
heat. Dom got the heat.
That's an L. Okay.
Honestly,
What do you
it's
got,
a
Beatles?
it's a toss up
It's
between.
just wins, bro.
I know, and I don't know if the Raptors, the Celtics, or the Heat, or the Nets are gonna have a better regular season than one another. I'm gonna go with the Celtics. I'm gonna go with the Celtics at 2.
I got Celtics 3. Yeah.
Wait, are we at 3 or 2?
Who do
Jordan
you have
wants
at 2?
What, you have Celtics too?
I have Celtics 2. Who do you have it to? Brooklyn?
And Nets.
All right, so we have 3 different answers. Justin, you might be
I
the
got the
tiebreaker
Nets.
here.
Wait, Justin, who you say?
Oh,
I
you
said
got,
the Nets.
all right,
Nets.
we got the
Bro,
Nets
that-
at 2 then. We got the Nets at 2.
Oh well, yeah, more.
Tough.
Hey, Dom.
Dom sounds so disappointed. He's like,
No, Dom. You should want us to,
Like,
to
it's
disagree with
okay,
you.
bro. I like Dom's consistency though.
So you-
I like
Yeah.
Domo.
I'll put.
I hate you so much.
Hey,
No,
hey, chat,
no!
spam
Yeah.
Domo in the chat, bro.
Rockstar!
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah!
All right.
I hate everybody. I hate everyone.
Said Justin just checking himself out, bro. Laugh with us, god damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah!
All right, man.
I turned my camera on just to say I hate all of you.
Bro,
I
I
hate
was
you
being
all.
respectful.
I
I
hate
laughed a
you
little
all.
bit.
I just wanted to say that.
Okay.
Where the
I
fuck
turned
is
it on to
Damio
say I hate you
Judah?
all.
All right, man. Okay.
Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you.
Bro.
All right, man. Number three.
I got the Celtics.
I
Three.
would have the Celtics at 3 as well at this point.
I thought you said you had the Celtics at 2.
Well, the Nets won in our voting, so now I have the
Oh.
Celtics at 3.
Tell me who you pick, Weasels.
You have the Celtics over the Heat?
Record-wise, yes, but I think in terms of if they ever meet in the playoffs, they're about the same level.
Yeah.
Nice and in depth.
I don't know. I said Heat, but I can see Celtics too. So
All right, Wordu
We're still at 3 or 4.
3,
Yeah, I said Celtics.
Celtics. Dom,
actually,
They need to.
At
just
3?
stop.
Yeah.
I'll go Celtics. Yeah.
Celtics. All right, Celtics
the,
at 3.
the argument I can see for the Celtics is the Heat, bro. Everybody was watching them, and when they get the chance to play them, they're gonna be much more like familiar with their gameplay style
Yeah.
Are
as
they?
opposed to the Celtics. I feel, in my opinion, I don't know. Because
Eric Spoelstra's a good coach, though. He's good
I
at
mean,
making adjustments.
I watch every single Heat game. I don't like the Heat one bit. I watch every single
One
game.
bit.
I
He
didn't.
said,
I
don't
hated
like
that
the
team.
Heat one
I-
bit. Crazy.
And
I
this
don't know
could,
what it
this
is.
this
It's
entire
something
list
about
could
Duncan
massively
Robinson's
change.
face. I just hate the Heat.
Like depending
When I
on where
watch
Hard
their
goes, this list could massively change too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, someone in the chat asked if Dom still lights it up for the pod.
Of course he does, nigga. That's
No.
Nigga, what did you think I did when I
No.
first turned my damn camera off? What?
No.
Someone in the chat just asking, you know. He said, is Dom
Yeah.
sober now? He never be lighting it up
No.
anymore ahead.
Nah, bro. Still 420 friendly, buddy. Still 420 friendly.
We would never do that.
All right, so
Never
at
do that.
3,
We
at
wouldn't.
3,
We wouldn't.
we got the Celtics.
said Wizards 4th seed.
At 4, Miami. It would have to be
Miami.
Miami at this point. right?
Miami. Yeah, Miami's
Yeah.
4.
Put some respect on their name, bro.
Or the Raptors. The Raptors could
Stop.
definitely be up there. What do you mean?
Nah. Miami.
Nah.
You're making it, like,
Record-wise?
that fucking obvious.
You're gonna push the Heat all the way
Record-wise?
down to the 5?
It definitely Toronto could definitely be. They could definitely get the 4th spot, bro. The spot
Chat
between-
saying
difference
Philly.
between
Chat
4
saying
and
Philly
5.
maybe.
Oh, I forgot about Philly.
Nigga, stop.
Hey, they got
did.
Seth Curry and Landry
I'm off
Shamet
that
back.
Sixers. I'm off that
Landry
Sixers.
Shamet.
Man. Like,
Oh, Danny Green. They got Danny Green.
Yeah, them niggas
Oh,
definitely 6
yeah.
seed.
Danny Green was up last season.
Hey.
Definitely 6 seed.
Sixers.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go.
All right.
Heat, Raptors,
Okay.
Sixers.
So Phil
That's mine.
Heat at 4, Raptors at 5. Is that what everyone's saying?
Yeah, I'll
Yep.
say Raptors at 5.
Raptors at 5, Philly at 6. Wizards, no love for the Wizards at this point. Russell
I think they'll
Westbrook,
get the
first
A spot.
option. Bradley Beal, Denny.
I think you said it backwards, bro. That Bradley Beal's the first option.
Bradley, no.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
He should be.
Yes, he is.
He should be.
That is his team. Russ came to his team. He bows down.
Hey.
I guess he's gonna bring up the ball though. Crazy.
Denny, what do you mean? Denny's the point guard.
Dom, I know you're laughing right now, bro. That's Russ's team.
I know.
Denny's the point guard, bro. What do you mean?
I don't even know why I tried.
All right, man. What was it? We got the Heat at
We're
4.
7.
Heat at 4.
He did for
We got Bucks, Nets, Celtics, Heat, Raptors.
what did we say? He did
Raptors. Raptors at 5.
for Raptors at 5.
and then
Yeah.
Sixers.
I'll say
at 6.
Indy at 6. I'll say Indy at 6.
Okay. Let's run through 6 one by one. Who do you have?
Indiana.
Indy. Justin, who do you have?
goddamn. What are we even on right now?
6.
Six.
6.
6. I hate the Sixers. Indiana. That's my only reason.
All right, well, Indiana wins, I guess.
You got Indy 2 B Souls
I got the Wizards. I'm not gonna lie.
at 6.
At 6.
Fuck that. I got
That's
Wizards
pretty
at
high.
6 because fuck the fucking
Wizards at
Lakers.
6. Yeah, sir. All right, chat.
So
All
it's
right,
up to the
chat.
chat.
Break it up.
Chat,
Break it
It's
up.
up to you.
Wizards, Pacers. Wizards, man. Spam it up in the chat, man.
Yeah,
Between
Wizards
those
won,
two.
buddy.
Chill. There's like 30 people. He saw the first 3. He was like, all right. Wizards.
All right, let's call it. Stop the count. Stop the count.
He really did stop the count, bro.
Stop the count before it looks too bad, bro.
You can't count the
Stop
mail-in
before it
ballots,
looks
bro.
too
It has to be
bad.
right when you ask
Crazy.
the question.
He said.
All right,
Pacers
Wizards.
won.
Wizards at 6. Wizards at 6.
Wizards wins.
Wizards at 6. All right, 7.
The
Indy,
council just decided our fate. Bro. We just did.
Indiana, Philadelphia.
I say Philly then Indy.
Well,
I would say Philly as well because the Pacers are relying a little too much on how Victor Oladipo comes back.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I
I'm
would
still
say the
picking Indy
Sixers.
because I hate the Sixers.
all right. Well,
Stop the count.
stop the
And I hate
count.
Danny Green.
All right. So Philly at 7.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say
Philly.
Philly 7.
And then for the play-in,
All right. Play
They gotta
8,
look at
8, 9,
that
10.
first
8, 9,
we
10.
have to put the Pacers in the play-in. That's disrespectful, bro. We've been talking about them since like seed 5. So
All right. Pacers. So we got the Pacers. We
Oh,
have
wait,
the
can we
Hawks.
just
The
throw the
Hawks.
Pacers around?
We have not talked about the Hawks at all.
I was talking about. I thought I was gonna have Hawks at like
shit.
8 or
I'm
9.
bugging. What the
Yeah.
fuck? I totally forgot about the Hawks. What the fuck?
Hawks
What
8 or 9,
the fuck?
in my opinion. Wait, what number are we on? We on?
We are on
We're
we're on the
8,
play-in.
We're
So
on
8, 9,
8.
10.
We're
I
on
think-
10. Wait, where the fuck was I at? Wait a minute. What?
No, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10.
8,
we're
9,
doing
10.
them
Oh,
all
I'm about
together.
to say y'all niggas just skipped me.
Yeah, we're
8, 9.
14.
We are at
forgot
8,
about
9,
the
and
Hawks.
10. 8, 9, and 10.
8, 9, and 10. All right, so the three
I definitely
teams
got
I
the
would
Hawks
say
there.
out of
I'm
who's
bugging.
left, definitely the
I fucking
Hawks.
forgot the Hawks, bro.
The Hawks. Damn, who's in the East? The Hawks. The
Indy, we have
Magic,
not hit.
And
We haven't
ain't said
put
Indy?
Wendy. Yeah. It would have to be
Just
Indy.
win.
Oh, so the
Just wins now.
Hawks, Magic, and Indy. Not in that order though, but Hawks, Magic, Indy, the last 3.
I also have the Hawks. I also have Indy in the play-in. For the other team, I would have the Hornets. I'd have the
I was
Hornets.
about to say Dark Horse Hornets over the Magic.
I say
Fuck
Hornets
the
then Indy. Unfortunately, for
Hornets. Then you was just trying to put Indy above the damn
I know.
Heat.
On the Hornets.
I mean above the Wizards.
I
and
know.
You can't put them above the Hornets.
I
You're
know.
a troll.
I
Where
know.
do the troll confirm? Where do
I
the
know.
troll confirm?
Where do the troll head ass?
This man had
I
he had y'all voting between Indy and the Wizards. I don't even think Indy would do better than the Hornets. bro.
Oh,
Come
Scary
on,
Terry,
man.
bro. Ooh.
I mean, if
Wizards.
I have to restructure my list, headass. Everyone picked different teams.
Well, this is the overall pod list, so you can have your own list and shit.
That's tough, bro. It
Oh, then I
really depends on
definitely got
LaMelo.
I got the Hawks 6 seed then, and I got the Wizards 8 seed. And
I'm going to play it
that's-
safe and say Magic, Pacers, and Hawks.
If that's the case, shit, the Hawks are definitely gonna have a good win a lot of games. I think in the East.
Markel could also be running for most improved.
I'm not all in on the Hornets. That's all.
Markel.
All right, so let's run through it again. So we got the Bucks at 1, Nets at 2, Celtics at 3, Heat at 4, Raptors at 5, Washington at 6,
Hawks.
Philly at 7,
Yes.
and 8, 9, and 10 is either the Hawks, the Pacers, or a throw-in team, whoever whoever everyone's feeling right now.
I think it was between Hornets and Magic is what
Yo,
we're
Yeah,
the
Hornets.
Hornets get the 8th seed, bro.
The Knicks.
LaMelo's the GOAT, nigga. The Knicks are ass. The Knicks are ass. It's not even. That's not. I don't even know why you trolling like that. I don't even know why you would troll and say that. The Knicks are terrible.
The Knicks. Who do you think's gonna have the worst record?
Worst record. The
I'm going
Knicks.
Cavs. It's got to
The
be
Knicks
the
or the
Cavs.
Cavs. I'm
Nah,
just
Cavs
rooting
gonna
for
have
my
a better
dude
record.
Obi Toppin, man. Obi Toppin, man.
AirPods.
Who's the best player on the Cavs? Darius Garland? Like, what?
That's crazy. Yeah, Cavs.
Yeah, because Obi Toppin is just so much better than Darius Garland.
Mitchell
He
Robinson.
is. He is.
No, Colin
Is Mitch
Sexton.
Is Mitch Robinson the best player on the fucking
Between
Knicks?
those two teams, I would say so.
Yeah, that's in
Mitch
terms of
Robinson
value.
is not better than Colin Sexton. I'm sorry.
In terms of value, yeah.
He's
I
not.
forgot about Colin Sexton.
He's not better than Colin Sexton. no.
Mitchell Robinson is not better than Colin
Well,
Sexton.
because-
Nah, Mitchell
Interesting.
Robinson. Chill.
Colin Sexton is a 20-point per game scorer.
Niggas.
What the fuck are we talking
Who's
about?
the Cavs starting
So is
five?
Evan Fournier. What the hell?
Because he takes like 20 shots a game.
That's what I'm
Evan
saying.
Fournier is better than Mitch Robinson too.
Oh my
Y'all are talking about-
god.
Oh my god.
Stop playing with me, bro.
I changed my mind. I got the
That is
Knicks
JaVale
last.
McGee with a mini pro. Like, what are we talking about?
I got the Knicks last.
Mitch Robinson is literally dark-skinned JaVale. Well, brown-skinned JaVale. Like,
The
stop
Cavs
playing with me.
Dark
The Cavs do have Kevin Love, Andre Drummond, Colin Sexton.
Mitchell Robinson is much more valuable than Colin Sexton, bro.
Way more.
I didn't say valuable. I said better.
Well, I think because he's more valuable, he's better.
They play. It's point guard versus
Value and skill is
You're
definitely
high,
different.
nigga. You're high.
JaVale McGee,
Stop
Darius
that.
Garland,
Well, I mean-
Cedi Osman. Oh,
Like
God.
CJ McCollum is more skilled
You
than
don't forgot about Matthew
Giannis,
Dellavedova. This case
but
is
Giannis
close.
is easily the better player.
CJ's ass. Oh,
In terms of skill? Exactly.
You're high, nigga. Relax.
Definitely not high. Far from high. Far from high. Calm down.
Far
You're
from
high.
high. I'm just getting started, head ass.
You're greened out, head ass.
Greened out at ass.
All right, man. No love for the Bulls. No love for the Bulls.
Fuck the
Hell
Bulls.
no.
No.
Hell no.
Tough.
You mean
so-
like as in terms of last place or the playoffs?
I-
Shit, love for Bulls in last place. Hell
Well,
yeah.
we were talking about last place.
No, for the 8, 9, and 10. 8, 9,
Hell
and 10
no.
shit.
No.
No chance.
Fuck Chicago.
Nah, wait.
Oh,
There's
wow.
a chance.
Okay.
Shout out to Cardiac plugging the links, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Cardiac, man.
Shout out
Eastern
to all the
Conference is a
Chicago
lot
fans
easier.
in the chat right now. Sad as a bitch because your team's trash.
The Western
So,
Conference, I would not be surprised one bit if we only got one team right. Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Based on
I'm talk-
injuries, everything can change so much. Bro.
They are so fucking close.
Like before the Clay injury, our predictions would have been much different. And then that
Well,
shit just came out.
you can't
Oh,
really
definitely.
assume injuries, but if there's injury-prone players or players coming back from injuries, that's really the only things I'd take into account. Like Boogie, I'll take that into account because he's injured every fucking day.
The Nets roster, and us.
Then,
Harden is like the big question.
but if it's like I can't think of a fucking player. LeBron James is gonna. You can't just pick a random player and be like, I think he's gonna get injured, so
Yeah.
Lakers at 2.
Bezos, what?
I got the
Bezos, what
Lakers
team-
at 3 because LeBron's getting injured. What the fuck?
The Jamont.
The Jamantri.
Bezos, what team do you think Harden will get traded to if he gets traded?
I would say Philly.
I'd say I'm 90% sure it's the Eastern
So
Conference.
Philly
team.
would go from what on our list from being the seventh seed, seventh seed to like
Yeah.
probably second.
Well, it
third?
it depends also when the trade happens. Because if it's at the
And,
trade
and who
deadline,
they lose.
if it happens at the trade deadline, you'd also
don't
have to
think
take
he's
into
going to
account
Philly.
what the record is at the trade deadline. Then
They've
go-
definitely been in negotiations with Philly.
I don't
for-
think he's going to Philly either though.
Why
like
not?
I feel like if he was gonna go, it would have happened by now. They've already been
He would have been yeah.
and he wouldn't. You know how like the first few weeks they were like he's targeting Philly, but now you're seeing he's also targeting this team. That's got to
Yeah.
be because
It's just
not
been
working
2
with
other
Philly.
teams though that I've seen.
Two
like
other
the
teams is 2
Warriors.
more than it should be if he's going to Philly because they've been negotiating for a while.
If he goes to the Warriors, I'm gonna cry with laughter.
I'm just saying if he was going to Philly, he wouldn't need these backup teams, and I feel like it would have happened by now. So probably.
I just think Philly's the only team that actually has an asset that the Rockets actually want, and that's either Ben Simmons or
Unless they
Joel
go
Embiid.
full rebuild.
Like if you go with
We
the
want
Heat,
Mitchell Robinson, man.
so I'm saying if you go with like the Heat, who are you getting? Like they're not trading Bam, they're not trading Jim. I would
They're
assume they're not trading Jimmy.
That'd be
Yeah,
very
like,
dumb to swap Jimmy.
That
for
wouldn't
James
even
Harden.
work. That wouldn't even work, to be honest.
Can you imagine being Jimmy Butler? You left the Sixers to be competitive, and then niggas trade you back to the
And then
Sixers.
you get-
Oh my god!
Trust the
Oh.
process.
No,
bro.
he'd go to the
Oh
Rockets
my-
in this case.
He goes to the Rockets. He goes to the Rockets. I'm high as hell. He goes to the Rockets.
Shit, man, you had me fooled
But
too.
you
I
go
was
from
with
playing.
you. I was
You
with
go
you.
from having your own team. You go from having your own team.
Yeah.
You was just in the finals going and play with John Wall and Boogie. Oh my god.
I mean, he
Tough,
still have his own
tough.
team, but
Yeah. For Jimmy Butler, that's terrible because you're the third option on the team where you're not about to score.
you think he would be the third option
No, he's going to be the third option. Just off of the fact
on the
he's
team
gonna
with
come in
John
there.
Wall and Boogie?
He's gonna come in there with a Jimmy Butler attitude, and you're playing with Boogie who don't give a fuck, and John Wall who don't give a fuck, and that is that is a toxic environment. I don't think that's gonna work.
blood, nigga.
It's gonna go one or two ways. Either they gonna fight each other, or it's gonna be a lot of texts. From
I
niggas
think
fighting
Jimmy
other
does give a
teams.
fuck. I think he gives too much of a fuck. That's
No, I'm saying
been part
like
of his.
I think it's gonna be too much like headbutting in the locker room,
Oh,
or they're gonna be butting
Jimmy
heads. with
Butler's
so many
gonna go
teams.
super hardo, and Boogie's just gonna be like, yeah.
Like Jimmy Butler's gonna be like, I know what it takes to win, and Boogie gonna be like, man, fuck you in the playoffs, I don't care. And then
I just
you know,
sit on
John
the
Wall
bench.
gonna be like, nigga, I ain't even playing 2 years, nigga. I've been trapping with my nigga. Like, I don't know, bro.
John Wall hasn't played in 2 years, and Boogie hasn't played in
Pretty
At least
much,
a year, right?
pretty much too.
Pretty much 2 years,
basically.
Year and a half. Yeah.
basically. Because that season he played with the Warriors, he only played like the end of the season and 5 games in the playoffs.
I respect. I
That
respect
was about it.
the new management blowing up the team, but like, what was the goal? Like,
Y'all
just
don't.
get a bunch of washed.
I don't know what the goal. I thought they would have just went hard with getting like young talent, but then they put up John Wall and Boogie, and they still haven't traded Harden. I'm like, the fuck is going on?
Maybe Harden's value isn't as high as people thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying, if Chris Paul's out here getting traded for fucking Ty Jerome, I don't know, bro.
Ty Jerome.
I don't know
Now,
what
let me
team.
stop. Let me stop trolling.
What team do you think
What-
would be the
Wasn't that,
best
didn't
fit
that
on?
one dude?
If the
Didn't
Sixers,
that one dude
if-
in Discord like talk about Ty Jerome or some shit in college?
go Bells, yeah.
No,
that
it
was
was
Go
that other dude. What's his name? The
Shout out
Spurs.
Go Bells.
I forgot
Nah,
his
Go
name.
Bell's the only nigga I've heard ever say anything about Ty Jerome, and that was after he became a Thunder. No surprise.
No, that was like
No
he
surprise.
was talking about it when he was in college though.
Oh, that nigga's
It was
a
that
legend. I don't
Spurs
know
dude.
who.
That Spurs dude.
Whatever. Yo, that Spurs dude, if you ever hear this,
Pennis
he's a legend
Italy?
'cause
No, not him. Damn, what's his name?
he's a troll. Fuck Pennis Italy. He's a troll.
Oh,
I remember it.
That nigga was in there making Kobe jokes. Nah, fuck that nigga.
Oh, well.
boo.
I would have asked.
Those your people,
Boo.
Diesel? That's you? Is that all
Stop,
you?
stop.
Stop the cap.
If the Sixers were to trade for Harden,
Is
do
that
you
your
believe
people?
they could
Fuck
just
you.
trade a boatload? That your people. Do you think they could just trade like Tobias and a boatload of other assets and get James Harden? Like eventually?
No.
The bowl
No.
and assets to get.
No, I said a
Harden.
boatload of
Nigga, you are
assets
high.
in Tobias Harris. I said
No trade
Tobias
Bowl
Harris.
Bowl.
No, and
Tobias
a
Harris?
boatload.
Just said Justin is
Boatload.
trolling, bro.
Boatload.
Are you're still talking about the Sixers, right?
Yeah, the Sixers. If the Sixers trade Tobias Harris and let's say whatever assets they can scramble up over there, just a bunch of role players. Do you think that'd be enough to get James Harden? Seeing what the market is looking like for him right now, which is pretty much nothing. Like
They
what
need to
you
give
getting-
him like a bunch of picks. Like a
even
lot.
if not Tobias Harris is probably the best player you're gonna get for James Harden.
Teams aren't going to risk their whole future for Harden, bro.
Exactly why I said Tobias Harris is probably the best, most valuable thing you can get for James Harden right now. Because you're not getting Ben, you're not getting Joel, you're not getting Jimmy Butler, you're not getting Well, if you get Kyrie, nigga, KD's a
Well, Ben
fucking
Simmons.
snake. Fuck that nigga. But you're not getting Kyrie.
KD go to the
you're not getting
Lakers.
KD.
The fuck?
I'm just saying.
I not that you bring that up, I guess. But then you would, if that's the case, you might look to Miami and just take Tyler Hero if they're pulling up Tyler Hero.
You're taking Tyler Hero over. You're taking Tyler Hero to play with John Wall and Boogie over taking Tobias Harris because honestly, they're in a situation
Tyler
where
Hero would just have a shooting role.
they don't have their pick. They don't have their picks like that. And well, they got a couple picks. I lied. They got a couple picks, and honestly, you're in kind of a compete now and try to attain assets kind of mode. Like you're not in a tanking mode. Like,
I mean,
you're not-
even then, if the Heat offer up both Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero, I would take that.
You take
I
that.
don't think they would
Easy.
drop
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, especially if they're trying to
over
rebuild.
Tobias
They're not
Harris and
doing
picks.
They're not doing both. These are like my GM trades.
You
They're not
think the Sixers won't trade Ben Simmons?
I
They should trade
think
Embiid.
they're gonna trade one of them.
They should trade Embiid.
They're trading one of them.
I feel like Harden would
Just come to that
play
point.
better
dude.
with Embiid.
And
than
Embiid would have more value technically, right?
Simmons.
Trade value.
Honestly, I think they're about the same in terms of trade value. I don't think there's too big of a difference between them.
I think
Embiid
Joel, I
and
think
Simmons?
They're both injury
Joel's
prone.
better.
They both got pretty big weaknesses in their game, given the way basketball is played now. I mean,
No, who's more valuable at their position?
at their position, I would say Ben
Joel.
Simmons.
Ooh,
Definitely Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons
What?
is definitely more valuable at his position than Joel
What are you
is
talking
at
about?
his position.
Then Joel Embiid?
Yeah.
He's
disagree.
Is
Bro,
Ben Simmons
look-
the top 5 point guard?
No,
just
will be.
because of the competition for point guards, probably not. But if you look at the
so
centers,
that's what he meant by more valuable as
But-
position.
Mm,
Isn't that the
No,
question?
But
I
if-
still don't-
But if we just said that the point guard position is more competitive than
deeper,
the
yeah.
centers, then what does that mean?
There's-
Then what does that question mean?
So you think the point guard position is more valuable in general?
Then the center position in
To have
today's
a-
game, yes, that's been
Yeah,
evident.
I-
Look at
yeah. I thought you meant like who's better in their position, not which. position
who's
is
more
more
who's
important.
more valuable at their position as Ben Simmons because there's more elite point guards than there are elite centers. There
I'm
are more
just saying- I'm
good
just
point
saying-
guards than there are good centers.
I'm just saying it's
Yeah,
easier to be a top 3 point guard than it is to be a top 3 or other way around. It's
Yeah,
easier
other
to
way
be a
around.
top 3 center than a top 3 point guard. Because
Yeah, but
at
that
point
also-
guard you immediately got Stephen Dame.
That also means there's less good centers.
Yeah,
Yes.
Then there are point guards
So
compared to
wouldn't
point
that
guards.
be more?
So that's why I'm
valuable?
saying it's more valuable.
No, that one is not, just
It's
because
scarce.
we're not talking. Listen, we're talking about basketball players, not novelty items, my nigga. Just because there's less of
What are you
something
talking about?
doesn't make that more valuable when we're talking about basketball.
Well, you need a center, right?
No, what I'm saying is
Or at
No.
least a big man.
what
You
I'm
don't
saying
need
is
one.
You
in
need
term-
a big man
in
on
terms
the
of-
team. You need someone to play the spot. You can't just have 5 point
Yes,
guards out
but
there.
you don't necessarily need a great.
You
don't necessarily need a good
Let
one.
me finish.
Uh oh. Here
It's
we
the
go.
Justin podcast, yes sir.
I'm saying if there's 6 or 7 point guards better than Ben Simmons, and there's 3 centers better than Joel Embiid,
One center
Arguably.
better than Joel
Arguably.
Embiid.
I'm giving them the benefit of the
Arguably.
doubt. 3.
Can you name 3 centers better?
You can
Sure.
get you can get a different point guard.
Stop.
That's
Justin's talking.
you can get another point guard that's equal or about equal to Ben Simmons, but you're not going to find another big man or
Not
center.
in value. Not in.
Exactly. That's what
not
I'm
in
saying. Value. Is
value.
value. That's what we're talking about. Value.
We're talking about value, but you can't get a point guard that's equal to. There's not that many point guards with equal value to Ben Simmons.
What?
There's
Okay,
literally
what is
There are
only
a ton.
greater.
value? What is
There-
Ben
no.
Simmons' value?
There's literally only greater. There's only greater value, and that's because there are more great players at point guard than there are at center. When
Exactly.
you look at the center position, there are legit. How many great? There's 2, unless you count fucking Giannis and AD,
No.
which no one counts them as centers. There's only 2 great centers.
I would count
no,
AD as
No,
being
3.
able
I
to
count
do
AD.
the
3
same
great
stuff
centers.
as Joel.
No,
Okay.
AD's
So,
no.
like,
I'm
AD's
just,
better-
I'm just, I'm
First
just
of all,
saying
AD's
the
better than
way
Joel.
I'm just saying the way Word phrased that question. I don't think it means anything given the fact that there's more good point guards than there is more centers.
Yeah.
Like yes, you could say Joel Embiid is a more valuable center relative to his position, but because there's more
That's what
better
I was
point
about
guards
to
than Ben Simmons, then the point of that question is like it doesn't really.
But I don't think because Embiid's the second best center and Ben Simmons is probably like the 6th best point guard, you would get more for Embiid because he's the second best center.
Which is
I don't
why
think
you
it's
would
like-
want to trade.
Oh, you're talking monetary
I'm
value.
no,
I thought you meant
just
value
said,
to the team.
I don't think because of those reasons, Embiid will get you more than Ben Simmons. I said that. So
that,
no,
that doesn't make sense to me, but all right.
that makes perfect. Embiid and Ben Simmons, trade value wise, they will get you around the same thing. Just
Yeah.
because Joel Embiid is the second best center in the league doesn't mean he's going to get you more assets than Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons
That's
is the 6th best point guard.
Do you think there would be more trade? Do you think there would be more trade offers with Embiid or Simmons?
Same.
About the same.
The exact same.
About
About the same. Yes, about the same.
Not
Get
exact
some more
same.
or less.
Okay,
Depending on
word.
the team.
I'm
It
gonna
depends
ask
on
you.
team needs.
I'm gonna ask you a counter question, and then let's take it back to the '90s, right?
Mhm.
A lot of great centers in the league. Shooting guard, Michael Jordan, who's the second best shooting guard. Clyde Drexler. Let's just say early 90s. Clyde Drexler.
Mhm.
Who would have more trade value, David Robinson or Clyde Drexler? Even though David Robinson might be lower in the centers rankings because there's greater centers.
It depends what team. It depends what team's trading for him.
Isn't that an SAT question, bro?
I don't
It's
know.
intense.
I don't think there's like a definite answer to that because it just depends on what team actually needs that player. And I feel like more teams would probably need an Embiid than a Simmons.
Chess saying
'cause
Clyde
most teams-
Drexler? I thought that was like a rhetorical question. It's obviously David Robinson. What the hell?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's obvious it's David Robinson, but
But that's what I'm saying.
think
So
Clyde.
although David Robinson is lower in his ranking,
yeah, okay.
you know, because of competition. That's my only point. Y'all said Clyde, Chad. I'm disappointed. Oh my god, it's a gimme fucking question, dude. Holy
Trade
shit.
way I was
better
thinking
than Ben
about it-
Simmons? I mean, who has more value? Badass?
Oh, they were answering the second best point guard. Okay. All right. Trust has been revitalized. All right. Well, that we already
Trust
did
has been revitalized.
we already did our standings. So Mopey, let me chill.
Justin, let me finish the American. I'm weak.
Oh my, Jesus Christ.
Are they
I
talking
just
shit?
seen that.
You said Mopey?
Mopey? Shout out to Two
Fuck
Hype.
is Mopey?
You didn't see the news on Twitter?
Nah, what Mopey do?
Mopey.
Mopey touch somebody?
No.
Oh,
That's the first thing he goes to. Wait, did he touch someone? No. Okay, so Mopey. Well, the Streamies happened, right? The Streamy Awards, and Two Hype got the best crew.
Whoa. So, yo, explain this to me. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Streamy Awards, they're like the Grammys for YouTube content creators, right? And there's this group.
What's Mopey?
Okay, hold on. Let's take it one by one. Two Hype is a group of they came up as 2K YouTubers, but they're like a YouTube group, right? And they primarily center their content around basketball still. And they had like founding members and shit. And one of them was Mopey, which is a YouTuber in that squad, or formerly. So the Streamies happened this week, and the Two Hype won what is it, Group of the Year, and then Mopey quote retweeted that saying L Hype. I
Is
forgot
he not in the group anymore?
I forgot the exact wording he used. He said L Hype.
That's not even a good roast.
That's not even.
No. It was just it wasn't the roast itself, but it was just the fact that there was beef in Two Hype. L
But
Hype,
people-
Cash and Mitchell, cool though. That's what he said.
So
specifically.
didn't he win the award though? Why is he mad?
No, he
because
wasn't in
there's
the group.
beef and he wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, he's not in the group.
You know the thing with
Ooh.
Two Hype, that's not the first time someone said there's been problems with Two Hype.
Hmm.
Like what's his name? Los said it, and they all came at Los saying Los was crazy. Who else said it? It was this streamer who fucking got in a bunch of fucking shit in the 2K community at one point named Kobe. I think it was Kobe. Was that Kobe? I don't think that was Kobe. I'm lying. But it's a streamer named Kobe who used to stream with Los. He said some shit about Two Hype at one point. There's been a couple people say shit about Two Hype. I don't trust them niggas. LSK has an untrustable face. Look at his face. You can't trust a man with that face. Stop it.
He said he has an untrustable face, bro.
That man face is untrustable. Any 6'10" nigga who relies on jump shots like that and it's not Anthony Davis, you can't trust him. Jesser's cool. I fuck with Jesse. Mopey, that's tough, Mopey. Who else is there? The
Shout out
other
to
light
Jesse,
skinned
too.
dude.
Okay, Chad is saying Mopey was Mopey a founding member of?
He really
of Two
wasn't.
Hype?
No, he really
He was like
wasn't.
an
Mopey wasn't a
add-on,
founder.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
An
Honestly,
add-on.
what it was when
Not
they first,
true. A DLC
I'm
head
gonna
ass.
say the truth. I'm gonna say the real truth. When they first moved into the Two Hype house, they were looking for like another roommate to help divide the bills, and then they did like this little sweepstakes where they had a bunch of people send why they should be the person, and then at the end of it, they just let Mopey come in, and then they helped Mopey build his channel. Because at first, Mopey's channel, he was just one of Jester the Laser's friends who didn't even have a channel. Like literally, he moved in, made a channel, and literally popped up on everybody's videos for months straight, just building up his shit, and then now he has his own channel. That's how Moby came about. When you say he was a founding member, I'm like, founding member of what? They remade
Of
2 Hype or
2
something?
Hype,
Because
yeah.
no, the founding members of 2 Hype is like Jesser, LSK, Cash, and
I don't even think was
fucking
Cash
light skin.
even.
Cash?
Cash was.
Cash was.
I would say
I don't
he's
even think
Cash
he's
is like a-
specifically 2 Hype still. Like he's just like
That's
a part of it.
whole add-on.
He's like
Cash
what
is-
lowest to amp.
He
AMP.
really is. He really is.
But
He's
like-
he's like a low key member. Like he's like a low key member.
Yeah.
He's like a low key member. Him and Mao, even though niggas don't even care about Mao unless it's with Cash, but yeah, them niggas is like low key 2 Hype, but still Cash would still
2 Hype affiliate.
be considered. Yeah, 2 Hype affiliated. Really, the founder members are LSK, Jesser, and fucking LSK's brother
Zach,
cousin, whatever the fuck
TDG
that-
had
Zach,
us.
yeah, him, TDG. Those 3 are the real founder members of 2 Hype.
Yeah. I mean,
Unless I'm tripping. Chat, tell me if I'm tripping.
my question to y'all is just like how much do y'all trust these like YouTuber groups in general? Like when they make
As far as what?
as far as when they're trying to expand their group and it gets to a point where some people get left out because of their numbers relative to everyone else. Okay, so that's what everyone's been talking about, right? People think that it was when 2 Hype signed with 100 Thieves and Mopey wasn't a part of that because he didn't have enough numbers or some shit. Do y'all think 2 Hype was correct in moving on without Mopey, or do y'all think they should have, stood up for their guy since he's a part of the group, and rejected the 100 Thieves offer?
I mean, if there's like an actual genuine friendship and relationship there, I don't think that should affect his business decisions. If you can't separate the two, then I don't know. You're just gonna feel what you want to feel, but I don't know. I don't really want to speak on that because I don't really know them like that. So
I don't know.
maybe Dom would.
Wait, who we talking about?
And y'all
You're talking about
industry
2 Hype,
now?
right?
Crazy. Hey, chat, can y'all ban that dude that posted the titties in the chat?
Wait, where? I'm playing.
Titties? Huh?
Oh my
Where?
god. No, someone just made like
Oh.
ASCII art and
Whoa.
stop. All right. Before y'all get fucking distracted, you fucking 14-year-olds. All right, Dom, you got any
reflection of my
thoughts,
glasses?
head ass?
Thoughts on what exactly? My bad, I kind of zoned out.
This dude is high.
You're high, nigga. I knew it. I knew you were high.
Oh,
That's why your camera's off.
Oh, okay.
No,
So
I heard you say like YouTuber groups.
yeah, because
and,
we kind of went through it when we were going from HTP to Dish, right?
Dish.
Because we had our group and then we got hit up by the company that shall not be named, and
Fuck
then
them niggas.
yeah, and they were like, we want B Souls, we want SDC, and we want another person, and we obviously left out 2 of the people out of the original 5. So I think 2 Hype is in that same predicament where 100 Thieves hit them up, and they're like, all right, we want a majority of y'all, but Mopey is, he not pulling the numbers enough. So do you think that Mopey is he just being a little too salty, or does he have a right to be upset about the whole thing?
Does he have? If they did it amicably, however the fuck you say the word, if they did it with like coming to him and was like, "Yo, look, X, Y, and Z is happening," and we feel like it would be. If they came to him respectfully about it, then no. If they just went ahead and did some snake shit and just cut him out of it, and he had to find out through an external source, fuck them niggas. And that's the problem with a lot of groups. A lot of the time, shit'll happen, and there won't be any like respect. Like there won't be any respectful banter. Like they
No
won't.
communication, man.
Yeah, there's none of that, and that's the problem. Like with the Dish thing, and with the Dish, a lot of people don't know. I was really gonna sacrifice my spot on the Dish at one point. Like
Right.
no cap, because they said they wanted 3 like actual YouTubers, and everybody knows me, KB, and fucking King are not YouTubers. At the time, it was just B-Souls and Zach pulling out numbers. So when they said that, I mean, they wanted low. Like B-Souls and Zach wanted low. And
Yeah,
I
because
was like,
Low
bro,
was on so many HTP episodes. He was like a low key,
Yep.
like HTP affiliate too.
So we was talking about it, and I literally was like, look, if y'all would much rather want low, I mean, I'm like, bro, if it makes more sense and it's easier, just have low go. And if Mopey was in a situation where I was in, where he kind of gave his spot up, where they came to him and they talked about it like we did, then he has no reason to be upset. But the fact that he is upset lets you know it was some bullshit that happened.
Right. Because I feel like if they talked about it privately, then I don't think he would have tweeted that out. But it might be the fact that he didn't have any input on the situation, and they just kind of went on without him. That might have been where he got rubbed
That shows
around
that
with.
there's no integrity with that whole, like, you know, that's fucked up. I mean, that's just from me looking on, but from the outside looking in, like, that's just fucked up. But you find that from another person or another source, and I don't know, man.
Tough.
YouTube
Tough
bullshit.
titties.
Justin's like, I'm here. I don't know what the streamies are or what 2Hype is.
I looked up 2Hype online.
And what do you think when you saw 2Hype? What do you think?
They got a clean logo.
All right,
Got a
good
clean
insight.
logo.
Good insight.
Good breakdown by Justin Blake.
Respect the drip.
Respect the drip, yes sir. I mean,
Shout out to Dom for dropping that project too, man. Great
Yes,
beats.
Domo.
Great beats.
Domo!
I hate
Yeah,
you niggas.
yeah.
Oh shit, yo! I swear, Playboy Cardi doesn't drop on Christmas.
Oh! Speaking
He's
of
canceled,
music,
bro.
all right, let's get into the music talk, bro. I haven't listened to the full album yet, but have
Which
y'all
one?
listened to Cuddy's?
I listened
Everyone
to the full
else?
album.
Everyone else?
That fucking
first-
album was amazing. It was nothing but perfection. The production quality was
The production
muy
was good.
caliente, my
The
nigga.
production was good.
Kid Cudi came back and he's projected to do 175K first
Yes,
week.
sir.
He's
Because
fucking
he hasn't dropped in a
Jesus.
while.
Ye is God. Cudi
He
is
is.
Jesus.
You're high, nigga. I swear. Okay, the
I will
production was
take-
really good. The
I will
production was
take
really
no
good.
Cudi slander.
The production, no, you're gonna get Cudi slander.
I
The
will
production
interrupt
was
you.
really good. I think the first 5 tracks I'll probably play again, but as far as like everything else, it's not really memorable. I mean, it's good music. Sonically, it's very good, but the replay value is not really there compared to the Man in the Moon 2. So
I need to
I'll
listen
give
to
it
more
a
Cudi
C.
because I don't really get his.
Yeah, I'm not really a Cudi
do
guy
you-
either.
Yeah.
Thank you. So to say that it has no replay value, but you don't listen to Cudi like that.
I mean, when I listen to music, I listen to it with like a casual listener ear. So when I listen
Who
to
the fuck?
Who the fuck? Yes.
When I listen to music, I
Cudi.
listen to it with my
So,
ears. You
when
know?
I listen to
music.
You Have Dark Ears. Listen.
Oh my god.
What does that mean?
When I listen to Cudi,
Wow.
Like the
Okay,
monkey
simmer
head
down,
ass.
simmer down.
No.
High ass nigga. So when I listen to Cudi, I know the production's always going to be good just because of who he's been associated with in the past and who he still is now. But I mean, it's like, I don't know, like the first 5 songs are really good. I forgot what that one song what's that one song called? That shit was fire. But I think there was like 18 tracks, but I only took away
That one
like
song
4 or 5, which isn't really good. So
Can I ask you a question?
yeah,
How often do you listen to Man on the Moon 2?
not that often.
So if you say that Man on the Moon 3,
And that wasn't even his last project.
No. I'm not
That
saying
wasn't
that's
his last
project.
album.
I'm not saying, but going off of what you said, you
Justin.
said the last album he dropped with real replay value was Man on the Moon 2. That's
No,
what you
I
said.
didn't say that.
You just said that. You just said that. You said it doesn't have as much replay value as Man on the Moon 2. That's
Yeah, in my opinion.
okay, but you don't listen to Man on the Moon 2.
Yeah, because that
Because
tells
doesn't
you a
have
lot.
Do you
That's-
want
So it
That's
means
tell you
wanna
what
know
Man on the
something
Moon
does,
2 doesn't
yeah.
have replay value then if
I'm
Right?
gonna say because I'm gonna tell you now.
Kids.
What you call it? Man on the
Kids.
Moon 2. I'm just saying. You're talking to somebody.
Listen,
hold on.
listen.
I'm just saying. Hold on. I'm just saying. He actually listened to Man on the Moon 2 to this day. Erase Me with Kanye West. Listen to that shit almost every fucking day.
That shit slaps.
Mojo So Dope is still one of my fucking favorites. Mr. Rager is still one of my fucking favorites. Like, I listen to Cudi. I listened to Man on the Moon 2. This has more replay value than Man on the Moon 2.
Congratulations, you listen to Cudi. That's nice.
But it's just
listen,
weird to make an assessment when you don't even like. That's like saying
I listen to a lot of music.
But you just said you don't listen to Man on the Moon 2. But you
I don't
just said an
listen to
album
Kid
has less
Cudi like
replay
that.
value.
I don't listen to Kid
So
Cudi
how
like
can
that,
you
but
say
when
an
I do,
album doesn't have
not
more
really.
replay value than a
Justin,
previous
what do you
album
think?
don't
What do you
listen
think? Have you listened to it? Have you listened to it?
I listened to the first 5 tracks, but I wasn't really paying attention. I wanted to
Wow,
listen-
look at that. The
Oh
first
my
one.
God.
Let me
Did you
finish.
like
let me
the
Let
finish.
first
him finish. Let him
No, no,
finish.
let me
Let him
finish.
finish.
I wanted to listen to it during a time I could actually pay attention to it. That's the only reason I stopped. It wasn't bad, the first 5 that I listened to. I was just like busy with other stuff, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna listen to this when I have like free time to actually pay attention.
That's also why I haven't listened to it, because with how everyone has been talking about the album, I don't want to just listen to it while I'm like
Yeah, I don't want to skip
not
a bunch
focused.
of songs.
Like, so I'll probably listen to it on when I'm driving tomorrow to get the vibes.
I'll
Right.
listen to it when I'm delivering pizza. Yeah.
Look, you
Yeah.
spending too much time on Kid Cudi, nigga. Did you see Jack Harlow's album, nigga?
Jack Harlow's album was actually pretty good. That shit was pretty good.
I need to listen to more music.
Rendezvous, huh? Hit Boy? That shit was fire.
I will
Damn,
say this.
listen
I
to
will say
Boldy
this. Last
James.
thing on Cudi. If you enjoyed Astro World, I think you'll enjoy this. I will say
I
that.
what I heard.
was listening to Astro World today, so
If
I
you
heard
enjoy
it's- I
Astro
heard it's
World, I
similar
think you would
vibes.
enjoy this. Because a lot of the production reminded me of Astro World. Like, production wise, this is like masterful production. Now,
It's really good production.
content wise, I will say content wise, this is definitely a different Cudi content wise. This isn't the same Cudi that we got.
It's still on.
Definitely yours is different. I'm sorry I love Kid Cudi so much, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just wanted to get the okay, whatever.
No,
Kid Cudi, I love
go
you.
ahead, go
Sorry.
ahead.
Yo,
Go ahead,
best
no,
tracks.
no,
Oh,
no,
man.
let's talk about
Yes.
Fight,
Talk
man.
about
It's
your Cudi.
fine.
Hey,
Talk
you can go
about-
get some Cudi from Cudi.
It's
That's
cool.
perfectly fine. It's 2020.
Jack Harlow, his album definitely surprised me. I was expecting to hear about 39 What's Poppin' on different beats.
I haven't listened to it too. I haven't listened to it too, and that is what I'm expecting for some reason.
That shit is fire.
You know what? Let me tell you. It's not that. It's
Okay,
not that at all.
okay.
It literally from the first song on, I was like, okay, so he actually got it. But literally, like
That shit
when I
was
heard he
good.
dropped the album, I'm like, this nigga just dropped 18 What's Poppin', bro. I promise you. Like, I thought he
You know
was
it's
the baby to
terrible
album,
promo
bro.
for that album, too.
Straight one flow, one type of beat. I thought it was singular type
No, it was great
music, but
balance.
nah. It was actually very diverse. It was actually well produced. He actually was spitting some bars. The nigga actually had messages in a lot of his songs.
I mean,
He
he
came
always
on
spits
what
bars,
song?
bro.
No. He can be
Yeah, he
catchy, and then there's spitting bars. It's catchy. There's being catchy, then there's spitting bars. What's Poppin' was catchy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was catchy. It wasn't. He
What's
wasn't spitting
We're
bars.
talking
It was
about the
popping.
production and the
It's
cadence. We're
40.
not
It's
talking about the
43
lyrics.
minutes though, and 2 of the songs are "What's Poppin'," and one of them's tied Hero, which is basically "What's Poppin'."
Go listen to Rendezvous by Jack Harlow, bro. They're not doing it justice. That album is really good. Rendezvous by Jack Harlow. Go listen to that shit, bro. That shit is fire. What else came out? I think that was pretty
Taylor
much it.
Swift.
Stop. Oh, then she dropped like a
She
a
wears
second
short
part to her
skirts.
album.
Head at.
Was it Evermore or some shit?
I
know.
don't know. I'm not looking at Taylor Swift's
Don't
discography.
care.
Head ass.
She's not in our culture, head ass.
Oh my god.
She's
All
not for
right.
me.
And
not for me.
bro, you're so fucking. You're so cringe, dude. You're so cringe.
Judah!
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah!
All right, but I mean that's pretty much it. Do y'all have anything else y'all want to talk about today?
What's the date?
What else is there to
What's
talk about?
the date?
No, that's
Rest
not what I
in
want to
peace,
talk about.
Debo, bruh. Rest in peace, Debo. I forgot how he died though. I think he died at 62. But
Fuck 2020.
Oh shit.
Them
Okay.
niggas. That nigga took my chance away from seeing a fucking Friday remake. Them niggas took Tops and Debo, bro.
I thought you were gonna say fuck Debo. I'm like, yo.
they
Oh,
probably
no.
filmed they probably filmed something with him. I don't know.
Nah, I don't think they filmed it, bro. I don't think it was even in the works or nothing like that. There's no Friday remake without Chris Rock, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there is. That's true.
If you can't bring back Smokey, there's no point in bringing it back because you already did as much as you could do with Mike Epps, honestly.
Mike Epps.
Like Mike, I think Mike Epps is so fucking overrated.
He
When it comes to
is
being funny, bro.
Kevin
He's
Hart
not
look
like-
overrated.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. There are a lot of rated ass comedians out here, bro.
Kevin
Like,
Hart?
Kevin Hart has fell off such a steep cliff, bro.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
gonna
not
lie.
even funny, bro. This nigga pulled a Baron
Unironically, had
Davis. He pulled a Baron Davis when it comes to falling off. Like he was just
Baron
good one minute and trash the next. Like, oh my, he was no gradual fall off or nothing. Like it wasn't no subtle Jordan decline where it was like, okay,
Yeah.
he's not the same. It was like
Which is
Kobe,
tough.
nigga.
Which
It was
is tough, cause Kevin Hart, if I'm being honest, he's the guy that put me on to stand up in the first place. Like when, it's
you're
sad,
that
it's
young?
sad, but
That's
that was
tough.
yeah.
It's not sad. It's just you just wasn't
Well,
brought up with good
it was
comedy,
Dave
man.
Chappelle for me, so it's not that big of a
For
gap.
me,
And then I stemmed to Dave Chappelle. No, that shit.
my parents was really like big on comedy, so I was watching like Steve. I was watching like old school comedy, like Red Fox, Steve, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was really like the first comedian I watched stand up. Was
I was watching George
fucking
Carlin.
funniest nigga. I don't care what nobody say. Funniest nigga to me is Patrice O'Neal. R.I.P. my boy. Patrice O'Neal was fucking hilarious.
I think Kevin
Dave
Hart's
Chappelle, of
movies
course.
also ruined his perception to me.
His
I'm not gonna
comedy.
lie,
Yeah,
cause his movies are ass. I'm gonna just keep it above. Like
it's not even.
the characters
it's
he
not that his
plays
movies
and
are
like.
ass.
But people go to like they watch those movies for him though. It's, even if they are ass, like they go there for him. Like
But he's like
But
not
I
even
won't
funny
say-
in them.
But I won't even say his movies are. I won't even say that's what
It's
happened.
family
What
friendly
happened
shit.
with him? Kevin Hart. Like if you watch like I'm a Funny Little Man and Seriously Funny, you didn't. He wasn't a superstar yet, so you didn't like. You weren't
Laugh
forced
at My
at Kevin
Pains.
Hart. Like yeah, Laugh at My Pains when he became a superstar, but even
Yeah.
then with that one, he wasn't a superstar yet. He was like an all-star. Like you wasn't force-fed Kevin Hart.
Donovan
So
Mitchell.
so there was still like when he was trying to be like the everyday nigga, trying to like show he was just like his stories were way funnier when you just thought of it from a regular person's perspective. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
that's just. But once he became Kevin Hart, all his stories became.
Yeah, now you're
like,
talking about just rich problems at this point.
Yeah, it's just rich problems, and he's not talking about nothing like that's relatable to people. It's like Jay-Z. It's like listening to Jay-Z music nowadays. Like Jay-Z, he's not talking about
This ain't word.
the packs he had to flip and all that shit he was doing back in the day. Now he's talking about
I don't think he really
wine
did that.
and
by the way.
paintings.
That's just-
I'm highly sure he
Let's talk about
organized drug
investments,
deals
bro.
at the very
Better
least.
listen.
I'm pretty sure this nigga gave niggas the money to buy the drugs and sell themselves.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was the kingpin in the drug operations. I'm not
Staying
saying
in the
he
house.
was doing it,
Oh man.
but at a certain point, he was on the block. But he went from rapping about being on the block to now I'm in the penthouse drinking fucking Grand Marnier with goddamn paintings around. And you're like, I don't have to. I can't
Black
relate. The other half
Marnier.
is like,
What is that?
oh yeah, I said Grand Marnier. Look, get your fucking game up, my nigga. Get your drinking game up. If you don't know what Grand
I'm
Marnier
sorry.
is, you're obviously in a different bracket.
I drink Moscato,
You're
sir.
in a-
I'm sorry.
like a basic person. That's cool. I drink Grand Marnier, my guy.
That's cool.
I'm joking.
What's the
I don't
one
drink
in the
Grand
box?
Marnier. I just
I was
heard
like, is
Pusha T
this
say.
a brag?
I just heard Pusha T say it in a line one time. I don't know what the fuck that shit is.
He said,
heard
"I'm
Pusha
just."
T said-
This man lied about his wine choice, dude. This dude is. He's
I heard
He was
Pusha
a
T say it
clown,
one
bro.
time. I don't know what that shit is. That shit could be fucking a cigarette for all I know. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I was
Mario
just going
Mario.
along with it. I'm like, what?
Kevin Hart
I know
just play
about that
like-
one in the box shit, but that's about it.
Kevin
wine
Hart does
in the
play
box.
like the same role like in most of his movies too, like the funny guy, like he's just like he's silly. He's not,
Yo,
he's not
Morty, what
funny,
does
he's
he
just a
do?
silly-
What does he do? Yeah.
He's just a silly nigga. He's just a class clown. It's not really.
Yes, sir.
It's not really funny. It's just he's a clown, nigga. He's just a little clown.
Yeah, he's just a little too mainstream.
Like
at this
Dave
point. I
Chappelle
don't
will
know.
give you content that you can relate, like you can relate to, and he's just naturally funny. Like you can just have a normal conversation with him.
To
Yeah.
me, it's kind of similar, not fully similar, but kind of similar to Travis Scott this year specifically. Because Travis Scott, he makes great music, right? But I just think with all the promoting he's doing recently with the PS4, fucking Fortnite,
What do you do with the PS4?
all the
McDonald's,
collab, yeah,
Fortnite.
McDonald's, all of that. It's just kind of he's being a little
McDonald's.
too mainstream for me.
He's securing his bag.
I mean that's fine. It's just I don't know. It's just in terms of how I look at him, it's kind of.
I mean, as long as it doesn't affect his music, I don't care if he does.
You could be
McDonald's,
mainstream.
know?
You just have to evolve.
Honestly, I
your
like the
content.
McDonald's.
Like, you can't just be talking about the same. Like, he has the same type of formula when he goes to the stand-up. It's like, yo, I'm gonna talk about like my dad, like it's like the same type of content. And like, I don't know, his last stand-up, he did it like in his house, and I don't know. It's just
Did Chappelle do that?
It's because of COVID.
Didn't Chappelle
It's
do?
because it's COVID.
Yeah.
And not even. It's
It
not
just
even
hit
that,
different.
like, just like
No,
how-
Chappelle did a private venue. He didn't do like in his house.
It's-
This nigga,
I saw that on
Kevin Hart did,
YouTube.
like,
That
in
that
his
was
house.
great. That was great.
Like, if you actually listen to like his actual content, it just doesn't hit the same, bro.
Yeah,
It doesn't. So
nothing was the same. Shout out Drake.
Dave Chappelle doing Netflix shows, they're all fucking fire too. So that nigga older. So
Tough,
separate
tough,
the
tough.
legends from the Hall of Famers.
Shout out to Flight with the flight meal. You know what I'm saying?
That shit trash.
Wendy's.
You could Bezos, you could put your face on some Panda Express shit, and that shit will sell. Trust me. It's not hard to put your face behind.
The Be So Special, bro. Orange chicken,
Oh my god.
fried
I'm telling you.
rice.
this
Low
nigga,
band.
What's
I'm
the
being
drink?
I'm being dead ass too, cause I love me some orange
And you
chicken,
can
man.
get a bag from that. Even if you get like 10% out of all the sales from that shit, that's a lot of money.
I would do that for a year's worth of Panda
Just food.
Express. I'm being like, if Chipotle hit me up and he was like, yo, we would like to for you to sponsor us in one of your videos for a year of Chipotle, like I'd do that.
I'm trying to get that core sponsorship, bro. Come on, man.
Core head ass. All right, man.
Coors?
Yeah. Do y'all have anything else to talk about today? Where's that?
What
at?
Nah.
The season about to start. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all niggas send me trades, bro. Even though I got the best team, send me trades in the fantasy chat. All the chat niggas in the fantasy, send me some goddamn trades. Thank you very much.
This man really trying to make it hard for these dudes to win. Crazy.
Yes, nigga. You gotta earn this.
He said
shit,
he doesn't want to give away the PS5.
nigga.
No, he's
Shit.
doing.
He's
We're
gonna
doing
buy
it.
himself a PS5.
We're doing it regardless. We already said it in the
myself.
chat, bro. Whoever's second or whoever isn't, whoever
Yes,
the
sir.
highest person is that isn't avoided participant.
Who's
He said
avoided
yards.
participant?
Anyone from the podcast, and DKM specifically said he's not.
Damn. Goddamn. Good thing
Cardiac
I'm not
said
leaving, bro. I
y'all
wanted
seen,
it.
y'all seen Adam and Eve sponsors? What?
That's like
Hey,
the sex
let's
website.
get that Adam and Eve.
Oh, this dude
sponsor,
Dom,
baby.
bro. Freaky
Low-key?
Dom had ass.
Freaky dumb.
Freaky
Adam
Dom,
and
bro.
Eve sponsor my OnlyFans, baby.
Dom, do you actually have OnlyFans though?
I really have an OnlyFans. I'm trying to figure out how I get this shit so I can get paid from it. I'm waiting for him to process.
Yeah, no
my
one.
shit.
Sorry. You're not gonna get paid.
Is OnlyFans a good platform? To
I'm not getting paid for what?
make money?
OnlyFans.
Why not?
OnlyFans?
You have to earn money from it.
He's
I
saying
feel like if you don't
Yeah,
already
people-
have like,
People buy subscriptions.
this man Justin, dude.
Oh shit, bro.
hey Justin,
People
support
buy-
black business, bro.
Hey,
Support
chat
black
chat asking if Dom's
I
packing,
wouldn't
bro.
charge her for it.
Yeah, whoa.
Hey man.
Hey, plug your
If you
phone
want
up.
your OnlyFans at the
Hey
end of
man, hey man, listen, if you want to see, go to the hub, bro. I'm not dropping no names.
Go to
You
the
gotta
hub.
find it yourself. Go to the hub. I got my own.
This man really
channel
dropped
on the
week 5.
hub.
Let's keep it a buck numbers on his first fucking
Hey, bro. 4
shoot
days.
head ass.
In 4 days, bro. I was like, hey.
Justin looks like he's in disbelief right now.
Wait. Wait, what are you, I thought we were joking.
We are not
No,
joking.
That's it.
What's going on?
We are not joking, dude. This man's on the hub.
Pornhub has the copyright claim system.
Stop.
Dom?
Yes, not
Has a-
me.
has a better-
Dom.
That's
I didn't know that.
okay.
Yeah. That's what I said, nigga. OnlyFans. Coming soon.
Dom
Hey, bro,
goes.
drop your
Dom
hub
goes.
link in the
Yeah.
Drop the hub link,
say-
bro. Drop the hub link.
What's the genre?
What's the?
This nigga. This nigga is stupid.
Just wondering.
Hey Dom, did you use that Pornhub clickbait where you put like step sis in the title? Cause I think that's the meta with Pornhub, bro.
Bruh. Hold on.
You trying to get that click-through rate up, bro?
Not even
Man
that, not
checking
even
his
that.
page.
I will
Wait,
tell
turn
you-
the cam
I
on
will
for
tell
this.
you the fucking- I will tell you.
I want to look you in your
titles,
eyes.
bro.
Wait, titles multiple?
Yeah,
You got a catalog
I
on you?
got like 5 videos up.
Oh.
Oh, he got a catalog, bro. He got an EP.
Let me see-
He got an
let me see
EP.
what you do, bro.
I got
Are
a
they
small
paid?
discography, bro.
Dom got an EP out.
Yeah.
Yo,
Dom got an EP out.
whose EP's gonna do more numbers, Dom's or
All right, here we go. Y'all ready for these titles? Y'all ready for these titles? Y'all ready for these titles?
I don't
Yes,
think I
yes,
am,
yes.
bro. But go.
I'm born
All right, here we go.
Cleared his
Here we go.
throat. Pause.
So here we go. On the one with 1.2 thousand views. Here we go.
Damn, that's a lot, nigga.
Thick BBW Ebony team takes back shots like a champ. Yeah.
Oh
No, you exposed yourself. You read your word for word.
Clickbait, baby.
Oh, she didn't
Hold on,
take a
hold
look
on.
at champ. She
Here's
didn't.
another one.
Oh,
Here's another
shit.
one. Here's another one. Here's another one. College Ebony moans while taking deep strokes. Yeah.
College Ebony. I'm saying.
College Ebony.
What does that mean?
He's not even joking.
Wait. Where's the other one? Where's the
Dom really knows the terminology, bro. Crazy. Ebony.
You got the
Here we go.
algorithm down.
He trying to get his tag straight.
Hey, here we go. Here's another one. Fucking my thick ebony girlfriend while her mom's in the other room.
Head ass. Hey, how many views did that
Wait,
one
is that
get?
clickbait? Is that actually clickbait, or did that actually
Oh, that
happen?
was actually clickbait. No. She wasn't in the other room.
How many views did that get?
Yo, it's too dumb, bro.
How many views
That
did
one,
that
that
get?
was clickbait.
The
That
Pornhub
one- that
meta
one got
is
400.
crazy, man. They just be putting
That got
stepsis in front of
400.
every video and saying that's what it
Eating
is,
out
dude.
my thick ebony girlfriend for her birthday. Yeah, bro. But nah, the one with the 1.2 thousand. that was the
Dom
thick
is so
BBW Ebony team.
proud, bro. First,
Hey,
first
man.
is the yeah, and that was the yeah. That was the yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you get paid from it? Is it just by views, or is it like?
Oh shit.
He runs mid rolls.
it's
At
bro.
right now, bro, I'm at 2.1K video views, bro.
Is
2,000.
it just paid by views?
Running mid rolls on a
Like you
porno video
I
is
think
hilarious.
at a certain point,
Mid-roll.
when you got to bring in. I think the algorithm works. When I say algorithm, I think it works like YouTube. Honestly, like you got to bring in a certain amount of views. For
I
a
think
month,
so as
and
well,
then
yeah.
then you can get monetized from then. But I got to work on getting verified. I think I got to put a picture of I got to post a picture of myself with my Pornhub name and some weird shit, and I get verified. So got to do that.
Hey, you got a
Crazy.
stripper name, bro?
Hey, Parks in the Twitch. Yes, this is actually true. We are not joking right now.
I am 100% sure. If you're on my fucking Snap, bro, go and matter of fact,
my-
snap me, join private story, and I'll put you on my private
Damn.
story. I'm dead serious.
Where
bro.
do guess you're not
No
CEO of Chief Skeet now? He took it.
Oh,
You got a
That's
different
tough.
CEO now, bro.
That's tough. I'm
You got
retiring,
Chief Skeet
bro.
over here.
this nigga
Bill
said
Gates.
down 1K on X videos. Nigga, nah.
He's on X videos, bro.
Bro.
He said down 1K on X.
Wait, Cardiac, why'd you
Man.
clear the chat?
This man cleared the
He cleared the chat. Well, I'm trying to read the fucking chat. That's why.
too much fuckery going on.
That man said, bro, niggas got too horny in the chat.
bro, they've been this horny since we talked about Uber.
All right, man. He said, "Hey, yo, Link. Hey, Chad, join the Discord if y'all
Hey, yo,
want some
Dom,
more
drop the
insights."
link,
Hannah.
bro. I gotta make a thirst room, bro. Hold
No
on.
more leaks. Nah,
How many-
bro,
how
there's
many
no
subs do you
links,
have on your
bro. I
OnlyFans?
can't. None yet. I'm waiting till what you call it.
No?
I'm waiting till I can put a price like on.
You haven't
my
dropped
subscription.
yet? Oh, you.
This man.
Nah, I ain't dropping OnlyFans yet, bro. I ain't dropping OnlyFans.
We have to have a
yet.
release party, bro.
Huh?
Yo, we having a watch party?
Podcast episode.
Whoa, we having a
Having
watch party?
Watch party.
Watch party for my first release? Yeah. Oh, somebody said they got a link. I
No.
the link.
Nigga said, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. all right. Let's close this out, bro.
Wrap it up like a condom.
I gotta wake
bro.
up early tomorrow. All right, man.
Dom dropped the podcast on Pornhub. that Dom did a 10 out of 10.
They're looking for long form content out there, bro. Crazy.
Two BBs.
Pause.
Take
bro.
on.
Oh my god, bro.
Do not put me. Do not. I want nothing to do with this.
Oh my god, bro.
All right, let's
Nigga, drop
close this
I
out, man.
respect the hustle, but
Hey.
I'm excluded.
Shout out to everyone that came through for this pod, man. Shout out to our usuals in the chat, man. Shout out to the Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, and Pornhub people. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
Shout out. Let's do outros. Justin, say goodbye to the people, man.
Yo, GG, everybody. Subscribe to Dom's porn channel.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir. Where do go ahead, bro?
Twitter.com/wordofthedude. That's it.
Yo. Okay, straight to the point now. All right, Dom, what link do you want to spew
What
out?
do you want to plug? Hey, man, follow me on Twitter at DomChurch1. Follow me on Instagram at YoungDomo33. Follow me on YouTube at DomChurch97. And then follow me at Pornhub with one of those formerly given names, because one of those names is my Pornhub name. Oh, I just dropped the hint. I dropped the hint.
All right, man.
It's Big Domo.
Peace out, man.
Big Domo.